Mansion music? I actually haven't opened any
Yeah.
of these yet, so I have no idea what we're hopping into.
So I've been looking at this park. I will spoiler it for everyone. It's just a flat ride that goes around in a circle, and the reason why this couldn't be a blueprint is because apparently blueprinted rides don't save triggers.
That's actually kind of horrendous. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I don't know if it's true and he did it wrong or if it's literally true. I've never seen anyone complain about this before, so I have no idea if it's actually true. Anyway, so it's a track ride, and he's got the speakers set up, and the speakers are all playing the couple different pianos that are in the game at different tones, and when it drives by, it plays the haunted mansion music.
Nolan in chat is claiming that they do save triggers, so or triggers do save sounds.
Honestly, I believe him. Like I think it might work.
Yeah, I would be surprised if not.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what this is. So I don't know. Yeah, it looks like people are hearing it right now. I'll shut up.
Try that again. Start it over. Might be a limit though. Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never really messed with triggers myself. There we go.
Yeah, so this is pretty neat. Like my only my only criticism of this is that it's so short, and then the ride has to loop back all the way around. I think he just made the ride as like a proof of concept for doing this, though. Like I can't fault him for that. So that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Well, now he just needs to make Sandstorm. Sorry, like that's just where my brain goes. You have to you have to make one's music, Mario music, and Sandstorm, and then we're good.
Yes, please.
Sandstorm. I will follow you on whatever social media you want. I don't think about you all the time.
Count me in.
But anyways, Adfo, I think you were gonna say something, and then I interrupted you with memes. Go ahead.
I totally lost what I was. Oh no! Now I got it back. I mean, it's kind of a game mechanic that is, yeah. I mean, if we had a mix master like in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, it wouldn't be a problem to loop it or stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically a game limitation we have here. So I wouldn't call out him for that.
I mean,
yeah, we were talking about that earlier when you were doing the intros. Just this game needs mix master. Like it just needs it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Now I'm sitting here thinking, man, you could do some weird things with like one of the what's it called? Like just having a roller coaster just kind of going back and forth with one of the new types that they've added. And I'm blanking on what they're called. Boomerang coasters. So you just build one of those that just goes like up and down, and then stick that underground and make that play music. Get some really weird stuff going in there with like almost a virtual music box. But yeah, no, I agree. It's an interesting proof of concept.
I kind of wonder right now if you have a boomerang coaster that goes back and forth, if the triggers get triggered if the coaster goes back.
That's
what I'm wondering. Get triggered in the opposite order?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it.
Me neither.
Weird.
Yeah.
Science.
Now that needs to be done for science.
Yes.
I will
so
try
that's that. I don't think we can spend too much more time looking at this, but it's cool though. And I linked it in chat for you guys.
Yeah, no, there's literally nothing really more to say about that aside from it's just a neat little thingy. So, unsubscribe.
Yeah.
So the next one coming up is Heaton Abbey. It's a complete theme park. And this is by Inaudible Whisper.
By an audible whisper.
Inaudible Whisper.
Oh, Inaudible Whisper. That's an interesting name. So this is one that I saw the screenshots for, and I haven't loaded any of these parks up, but I'm very terrified for my FPS with this one. I don't know why. This
is taking a long time to load. So if anyone wants to tell a story.
Apparently RimWorld 17 A17 is being tested by some people.
Nice.
That's a thing I need to try on.
Tynan said that 17 is the largest update ever, and 16 was, if it's bigger than 16, it's got more.
16 was the largest update. 16 was the largest update ever, and 17 is bigger.
Yeah. Okay, it's finally loaded here, so.
I'm still loading.
Okay, I'm still loading as well.
Don't forget to Oh, the park's closed. Okay, thank God. That's
I was
this
just
is
gonna
already bad.
I was just gonna boot people out. Like that was the first thing I was gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Wait for you guys to get it all loaded. But yeah, it looks like finally adding the ability for colonists to treat their own injuries. Yes. Anyway, that's enough about RimWorld.
Meanwhile,
Oh, we're still talking about RimWorld. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was confused for a second there.
Yeah, no, talking about
Oh,
RimWorld.
wait, what?
Meanwhile, SP Ridley is just like kind of going on about Zelda's themes and boomerangs now.
Okay, it's loaded for me.
I'm still loading, so just staring at this lovely Ferris wheel.
I can't wait to hear what Adfo says about this park. I can't wait to hear what Adfo says about everything.
I hope you're not expecting too much.
Unless he starts talking
No.
about beer.
I am. I'm expecting a lot, actually. That's what I just...
Oh, shit.
By the way, Adfo curses a lot. This stream is probably going to be rated R. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to.
I mean,
That's okay.
I curse about as much as he does, but I can just turn
Exactly.
it off.
I'm trying, so.
I've got my PG filter on. Well, maybe not PG,
Perfect.
but
Yeah, I talk a little bit about beer on my streams.
I picked up a peach wheat ale this morning, which looks delicious.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have no beer at home. It's kind of surprising.
Who are you and what have you done with Adfo? Anyway, I'm loaded up. I don't know, but are you two loaded up?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm in the entrance area. FPS is a little on the low side, but it'll work. It's manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's running pretty well for me, to be honest.
Is that a crane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's used a couple pieces from the workshop.
Okay.
But he's credited what he used. I don't think he used a lot. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
everything he used was credited, which is cool. By the way, this is the... Let me link it in the chat. Here's the part.
I need to turn the game's volume down more. It's gonna overpower you guys. Got it at like 18%. Let's put it down to like 9. There we go.
Oh, good point.
There you go. There's the link. So the first thing that I notice is this is a full park.
Do I want to zoom
Like-
out, or do I want to just like walk through like a guest?
Up to you. I'm zoomed out. I'm checking it out. This is definitely a full park. He hasn't made use of the entire map, which is understandable because
It's massive.
I think he wanted. Well, yeah. I mean, the map's really big in terms of like getting a lot of detail in and keeping performance high is basically.
I mean,
impossible.
it's like 40%, 45% of the map,
Yeah.
I would guess.
RBZ,
but
I'm just walking. I'm not using the Tegid camera or anything. I'm just like hovering around. I can zoom out easier.
But it feels like a full park, and I mean,
Yeah.
part of why he didn't fill up the whole map is he wanted to do this nice terraforming with like the river that's subdividing.
Okay, now I want to zoom out. I'm gonna zoom out. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh wow, I see what you mean. Got like almost trying to make it into how do I explain this? Like it feel like kind of a park, like an actual landmass instead of just like a box with a theme park in it.
Correct.
Yeah.
I really like
Yeah.
that lake. That lake's pretty. And plopping
I
back
kind of
down.
wonder if he will build the whole map later on. Just extend the park.
Which is backwards from the way you do it, which is build the map first and then build a park into
Yeah.
it. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm still stuck.
I would say no because he labels it as completed, and also
Oh yeah, true.
it's sort of, unless he does like some crazy rearranging, like he pretty much has the other area like totally blocked off. Like there's a train that like loops around in between and like into
Gosh,
a tunnel.
there's another coaster. Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, there are several coasters. I haven't.
So
actually
where do
checked
we
them all
want to
out.
go first, I guess?
Have you checked out Main Street?
I've basically
Sure,
been
it's a good
hovering
idea.
around the main street so far. If we want to point out anything
Oh,
specific or just
okay.
like look around.
No, I'm just asking because I'm staring at my Plancosta screen and not your stream, so I have no idea what you
I gotcha.
have looked at already.
Well, I'm floating around the fountain. We try and like go slowly, I guess. Would be the easiest way to describe this.
Okay.
I really like this entrance building. It's just nice. It's nice to see people do stuff that isn't just on a grid, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I have
angles
to
are nice.
agree. Mm-hmm.
And the entrance fountain is pretty. It's got like the princess in the middle and all the water, and it's got a lot of window boxes. I see like so many people just not use the window boxes, and this just has window boxes everywhere, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, true.
The planters are pretty nice. I like this. The ones that are outside.
Also, this kind of like centerpiece thing right next to the fountain, which just has all the advertising on it. Like,
That's kind of cute, yeah.
look at this going,
I
how
like
did
it.
he do the roof on this? What pieces did he use there? Gotta turn the UI back on to check it, but find out.
It's the clockwork tower animatronic. Put back.
Oh!
Oh, wow, okay.
That's smart.
Okay,
that's pretty cool.
that's neat. That is neat.
That's really smart.
That is
Looks
really
like
I
there's
like
actually
it.
like there's several of them.
Yeah, it's just, that's why there's like
Because he
bells and
has-
stuff.
Yeah, there's actually like a couple of them. Oh no, it's just two.
No, yeah.
Wait, no, I think it's 4. Or am I going crazy?
No. It's two.
It's two.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's two.
Okay, I know you're right, it is 2. Neat, that is bloody creative. Okay. That's
Yeah, that's
something.
good use of that piece.
Yeah.
I think he's got just like more of them. Like there's one over here by the gift store.
Definitely stealing that.
Wait, gift store?
Dude, just look at my stream for a second if you tab over. But, like,
Oh, yeah.
there's one just like right here. Like in
Yeah,
the
true.
doorway entrance thing.
Oh.
That
Oh
is
yeah, as
bloody genius. Huh. Well, I guess the more you know.
It's really cute.
Really like this chief beef stall too. I like the kind of almost fantasy theme he's got going on here, but like kind of not quite. You know what I mean? Yeah. It says gifts in
It's-
store, but you know, I'm trying.
it's whimsical.
Yeah.
It's whimsical.
I'm inside of this building now, and I'm looking up, and I'm a little bit disappointed. Should have put a roof in or something. But oh well. It's a small nitpick.
Oh, yeah, true.
It, the interiors definitely seem to be pretty limited, but that's cool though. It's
I mean, it's kind of understandable.
yeah.
I have no idea what the pieces count in this park is, but
I'm
by
not gonna
looking
check.
at it, I'm guessing like maybe 70K plus.
All right, now I'm gonna check.
I was gonna say I'm not checking because last time I did that, my computer almost crashed.
Adfo says 70. I say 92,000.
Yeah, I'm guessing closer to 100K, judging by what my computer's running at. Okay, well, I'm gonna start moving forward because we got a lot to go through here.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
We were both way off. It's 51,055.
Oh, really? Huh.
And that includes all the trees and foliage on the like the
So-
opposite side of the river and stuff too.
I just need to highlight by this pond, he's got signs pointing towards his different worlds. So I'm gonna go to Sector 80 because that sounds cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
Adfo, what do you think about the just the layout of the park itself, like the pond and stuff like that?
I like it. I see quite a lot of ways, like plaza ways,
Yeah.
which I kind of like. And yeah, in general, I think it's a pretty nice layout.
It's
I
got
don't know, man.
an underground train system.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there are tunnels that go under
Oh.
the coasters where the train goes.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm checking out the tunnels.
We might need to ride that train later. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I've passed the first train station. I think that's a boomerang. Is that a boomerang? Looks like a boomerang.
Uh-huh, it is.
I love this washroom sign. And like kind of screwed up like sideways windows. This little area could have some more detail. Also, who puts a donut shop right next to the bathroom? I know that's weird. Maybe just me.
Okay,
But,
now I gotta find a bathroom. Oh, there's the bathroom.
Some
like by
strange
the
aromas.
yeah.
Hmm. That's pretty strange.
Thanks for the 10 bits, Hoover.
I
Yeah.
like the look of the Sector 80 in general, though. Like this is
It's like
it's a nice contrast to the entrance area.
it's a very
Yeah,
light
that's for
Fallout
sure.
theme. And the reason I really like this area is because he's still got like the same foliage around. Like it's obviously still the same park, if that makes any sense. It's just the building themes
Yeah.
change. And like the
Yeah, it's
signage looks
overgrown.
different.
Yeah, everything's overgrown and looks very aged.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the goal. It's supposed to be like maybe almost an abandoned theme park in a way.
Right.
I like how he's got like this
Yeah,
tree
sure.
like in the middle of the station for the boomerang. There's just like a little dead tree like in the middle of it. I don't want to
Sorry,
know
I
any more
got distracted by the castle.
distracted by
yeah.
the castle. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a way in, a pathway into it, and I was checking out if there's a ride, and I'm not gonna spoil here.
Okay. I'm
Wait,
riding
why
a
not?
boomerang.
Spoil.
I mean, if it's something we need to look at, let us know.
There is a ride in there.
Okay.
I'm looking.
I'm just riding a boomerang. Don't mind me. I like how it's twisted. Everybody keeps boomerangs very, 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 like, square, I guess.
Well, that's how they realistically are built.
I know, it's just neat.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah,
neat to look
I
at.
like it.
Yep, there's definitely a dark ride inside the castle.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is neat, actually.
Cool.
Was it-
Think you saw go-karts? Wait, what do you mean you think you saw go-karts, Hugura?
Yeah, there's a go-kart track.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a go-kart track.
Oh, I guess from the boomerang while I was on it. Let's move along. Motor Grove. I guess that's the go-karts. I would assume that's the go-karts. Yep, that's the go-karts. Let's zoom out a little bit.
They're in Sector 80, yeah, I think, or at least close by to it.
Yep, same with the Ferris wheel. Ooh. Ooh. More
Yeah, I
roller
actually
coasters
like
to
this
ride.
track. I like this
Yeah.
go-kart track. Looks like it would be fun to
I wonder what
drive.
this looks like at night. Oopsies. PM. Okay, I really like the lighting in Sector 80. It just glows in a way. I think the go-kart track could use with some more
Oh,
lighting,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I like the light blue color of the lighting.
hang on a second. So I'm real far away from this thing, and I'm just gonna fly across the park for a second there. Is that actually what I think it is, and like a tipped-over skyscraper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Mhm.
tipped-over skyscraper. Okay, that's rad. Well, I'm going back to where I was. So that we can head over there later, because that looks really cool. Is that like made out of art shapes or something? Like, how did you do that?
Checking. Windows and art shapes.
Windows
I
and
would
art shapes.
say.
Neat.
It's scenery, it's not actual art shapes. It's sci-fi pieces.
Oh yeah, true.
And there's a crashed airplane here. Okay, I'm definitely giving this a ride over here. The Yalta? Yalta? Or whatever he called it? I need to see this.
Yeah, I would say it's Yalta.
Yalta. I need to see this entrance way. This looks real cool. Looks so much better than Alton Towers. Hoogaroo might want to fight you if you say that. Just saying.
Oh yeah. But I really like the abandoned style of the buildings. I mean, have you checked the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This this coaster with the lift hill attached to the building that's like partially knocked over actually looks like a really good coaster, like a really fun coaster. I'm curious on Adfo's take on it.
Oh, I'm not the coaster expert.
You are now.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you're the guest. We're interested in your opinions on everything.
True, but I mean, I'm not the expert like Bear is. So,
Did you just compliment Bear?
no. Shit.
Was that an accident?
Yeah, it totally was.
Whatever. We'll edit that out. Don't worry.
Yeah, please edit that out. So I'm currently riding the coaster as well, and I like it. The
Northeast?
suspended.
Or the other one. Okay. Oh,
There's
the
some.
Yalta coaster?
Yeah, exactly. I like the path. The path. What? The terrain inter.
Yeah, I really like
Really neat.
the scenery and the terrain interaction with the coaster.
Orange triggers are nice.
Yeah, the jet engine like
Mm,
flares
yeah.
up when the coaster goes by. Pretty neat.
I mean, it's a little bit too much. I see a lot of coasters that are using triggers way too much, in my opinion. But that's I'm fine with that. I mean, like the coasters that use exploding barrels and all this stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's way too much, in my opinion.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know if he did this on purpose or if it just happened to be a happy accident that he just went with over time. But like, it feels like the railroad like has like basically goes through like all the coaster stations too randomly. Have you noticed
I
that?
would say that's on purpose.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I wonder if he did like one or two and then was like, "That's a good idea. Let's keep going," or if it was like his idea from the very beginning to have that happen. Because it actually drives through at least 3 different coaster stations as well,
Hmm.
which
Yeah.
is pretty neat. It's like, look at the. I think probably the best one is on the east side of the park where the mine train is. I don't think you've looked at that, but it's the complete opposite side of where you're looking right now. He's got a mine train and a
Oh yeah.
the
That's
station
neat.
for the railway, like built into the same building, and you can kind
Yeah.
of see the train while you're loading into the mine train. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Okay. I found something that is. Yeah. I don't like about the station with the mine train and.
Where's the line, by the way?
I have no idea.
He's still streaming. Can you hear us?
Apparently my mic was muted because I
Oh,
had to cough.
well.
That's awkward. Yeah, no, I could totally hear you.
Okay, can they hear us too?
Oh yeah, everybody could
Okay,
hear you
sorry.
guys. I had to cough and then my mic didn't get unmuted when I pushed the button.
I hadn't heard you talk in a while, and I looked on your stream, and you're still there. I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, definitely
We
still
are
here.
so interesting.
I was just about to say, I'm way behind you guys. Like, I'm still in the sci-fi area, and you guys are talking about mine trains, so I don't even know what's going on at that end of the park.
Oh yeah, no, I was just trying to talk because I figured you went AFK or something.
Nope, still here.
Yeah. Okay, right on.
Yep.
So what we are we doing right now? I mean on stream. Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm by this. I'm still in Sector 80, and I'm looking at this like tipped over building because this thing looks completely rad. Also, just a comment to something that was said in chat earlier, which is this has better theming than real life parks. You got to remember, theming's expensive.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's
like really
Yeah.
expensive, and it's expensive kind of with no real payoff. Like, it's not like they get paid for having good theming, so only the
Right.
wealthiest of theme parks can do theming. So I'm just gonna ride this because this thing looks
yeah. Besides
awesome.
credibility in the community, it's yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going for rewards, that's great, but it's not like having a few extra set pieces that make your flat rides look amazing is going to allow you to charge more on your ticket price. Or
Yeah,
anything like that.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
so there's no payoff basically. But one thing that I that I really am enjoying about this park is how many rides interact with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
with,
lot of
like, flat
overlapping.
lines. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Feels like almost every major ride has some sort of overlap with another ride.
Yeah, kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah, machine, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you can't just build a skyscraper and then knock it over and then build a roller coaster around it.
Just
Like,
a giant suspended, like half knocked over roller coaster. Or, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Building on top of your roller coaster. I mean, like, a lot of, like, I'm thinking about just, like, theming in general right now, and,
I think that. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say. I think that I don't know who said that in chat, but I know that they meant that as a compliment to how this
Oh,
park looks. They
totally.
weren't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of had to say that out loud, because it's like, this goes back to something I remember Silverette saying ages ago, during one of his first ever Planet Coaster videos, when he was commenting about something that someone made in RCT3, and he said it's really funny that people spend hours and hours and hours in these theme park games making the perfect like rock formations next to pathways and stuff, and then in reality it's just basically a bunch of like paper concrete, just like slab just on the ground, just like weighs nothing, just like piece of plastic essentially, and then
Yeah,
just like
true.
some flowers around it because it's theirs. So like what we do is actually way more detailed in often cases than what 90% of theme parks
Okay,
can afford.
I've got to say something about the last coaster we were on.
The inverted coaster, or
No, the Eurofactor one.
Go ahead.
okay.
Brake runs in a curve.
Yeah, no, I
No.
noticed that as well.
Please, no.
Yeah, don't do that.
But besides that, yeah.
I was looking for that. I didn't see it. Where is it?
The very end, the brake run is on a
Oh,
curve.
okay.
Exactly.
It's like going around a very sharp corner at the very end, and it's all just brakes. So
Yeah. That's not
Oh, I see. Yeah.
supposed to.
Oh, Bear would flip his shit if he saw that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I don't think he'd flip his
Otherwise,
shit. He'd
I
just be
actually
sad.
liked. I actually liked the flow of that coaster, though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's a quite. I kind of like the coaster, don't get me wrong, but it's just a tiny detail.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
we're all
Don't
about the
do it.
tiny details, right?
exactly.
You know, you
Stop
gotta
it.
find something to nitpick. This
I'm
is.
I mean, that's why I'm here, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's why we're here
I'm
too.
actually a little bit shocked at how few pieces are in this park, considering how
Yeah. A little
I
bit.
mean,
how
he
dense
used...
it looks. I think a lot of it has to do with the. I mean, like, there's very little like open space, not in a negative way, but like in terms of the
Yeah.
rides are like right on top of the paths, and so there's really not a lot of room to put in those like extra like above and beyond type of things.
And he used walls as walls.
I'm going
Yes,
on a.
okay, that's a
So-
good point. Yeah,
that's
he
a
did.
Using
Yeah.
a lot of wall pieces actually drops your part count considerably. Using windows as
Yeah.
wall pieces increases your part count
It
significantly.
essentially
Mhm.
quadruples your part count. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I'm going
Oh,
on an
and-
Fair
adventure into a castle, just so that we're clear.
Nice one. My game just crashed.
Well, that's good. Hopefully mine doesn't.
no, that's actually really bad. Why'd you say that's good?
So I'm riding a dark ride in a castle right now.
Yeah, I tried that and my game crashed, so
Oh, great.
be
Good
cautious.
luck.
Be cautious. I will do. Thank you for the warning, sir.
I checked out the dark ride, but I didn't actually go onto the car. I just drove
Eh.
through on the track. So
Let's just speed up time a little bit, and should be going pretty soon here. Yeah, more Magic Space Cats. Although I have a feeling this isn't going to be as bananas as my Magic Space Cats ride. Just a feeling. Probably
butt
longer,
game.
though. Yes, Machine Citizen. That is actually kind of horrifying. Okay. Do you think I should turn the lights off for this ride? Ride it at night?
I mean, it's
probably
very
supposed
deep
to
in
be
the
how it's
terrain.
used. Yeah,
and
I think that is lights off. Like
yeah.
I guess because it's pretty well lit with lanterns and stuff.
I'm just set it to nighttime anyway. No harm. Also, Purgy, how you doing? Whoa. Lights off. You know, there's something neat about Planet Coaster just looking at something that isn't being constructed, because we're so used to just, like, looking at the process of everything being built constantly between streams and YouTube videos, just like time lapses and just people building on stream. And it's so neat to just, like, see something that's finished, you know? Without watching the process of it's being painstakingly built, but at the same time still knowing.
Yeah, I agree.
One complaint I have about this castle kind of in general is there's a lot of Z fighting going on in here.
Yeah, saw that on your stream. Still loading up the save file.
Yeah, this is a bad one to crash out of, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a bit of time to load.
Still got that Star Wars park in later, which is also going to take a while, I think, to load.
I'd say
yeah.
probably the highlights of this park for me are just the density of the layout. Like seems pretty good to me. On the other hand, I'd love it if there was more like wide open space. Like it feels like everything's like when you walk along the paths, it feels like everything's kind of just like right on top of you.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like all the rides are just like right on top of you. The buildings aren't necessarily really set back from the path at all. But I mean, that's not necessarily a negative. It's just the way that it was designed. But it's just I sort of like that extra space.
This
like there's a little bit of extra pathing space around like the lake at the beginning, but it sort of disappears in other areas.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. This dark ride is the appropriate level of metal. I like it. Like, this is kind of awesome. Like, I think now we're leaving the castle and now we're like in the town, where I'm assuming the witch is gonna terrorize everybody. It's just my assumption. Kind of wish he did something with these flat panel walls here. Oh, hey, someone used parts of the Kraken for not a Kraken.
Wait, really?
What is this madness? I think it's just a tentacle.
Yeah.
I will be impressed if that's just
Ridley,
a tentacle.
I noticed as I was driving through, there were a few places where there were gaps and stuff. I don't know if that was because it's set up for car angle and not like someone to literally be driving around there with the camera, but
Yeah,
I did notice a few gaps.
There's parts of this, but you know, that's fine. Like, ride any dark ride, there will be like one or two spots that are just kind of like, okay, this is the transition room where you get from one set piece to another, you know?
Yeah. And don't be so nitpicky, SP.
Walking or driving through that dark ride made me really wish that Planet Coaster had mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mirrors could take dark rides to like another level, really. They're
Mirrors.
really cool.
If there was mirrors, I would just be making mirror maze dark rides. Like, I would have mirrors on mirrors on mirrors on mirrors. Like, the reflections would be bananas and my computer would explode.
Yeah, your entire house would burn down, probably.
That's probably the reason why we don't have mirrors.
Yep. I'd be willing to agree with that.
We're just not allowed to have nice things.
Yeah. We can't have nice things because computers catch fire, sad face. Okay, I'm gonna set this back to daytime. That was a cool little ride. I like it.
Yeah. From what I have seen on your stream, I like it as well. So, good job on this
I
one.
was speaking.
Okay, let's see if we can fly around a bit, because I'm still stuck in this like sci-fi area. Where are we at?
Yeah, there are definitely several distinct areas. It looks like there's there's 4 or maybe there's 3.
Oh wow, is that a Woody? Yeah, there's a Woody in here. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Woody and
There's also a
a
hybrid
Rapids
too.
ride.
Wow.
Wait, what?
There's a Rapids ride?
Really? Yeah.
Huh.
Oh wait,
Intersecting with the Woody.
Huh.
Hmm.
A little bit,
there's also a little track ride here too with the cars as well.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like right next to the Woody actually. You can see the track.
Oh, over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cute.
Loggers Creek? What's Loggers Creek?
I actually like this area quite
There's a
bit
log ride.
with the path, and there's actually like 4 rides all like right on top of each other basically.
There's a
Yeah.
log ride with a junior coaster around it. Okay, I'm riding this
Yeah,
junior
that's-
coaster. This is happening.
Yeah, that's on the other side. There's the train, the
Wait, so we're skipping
car
the
track
Woody?
ride.
I'm going on this like junior coaster. Then we'll go back to the Woody. I actually don't know where the Woody is. I need to find it.
It's right next to the Eurofighter,
Mm-hmm.
basically. But okay.
I want to know what the hour count on this park is.
Oh, good point.
Like how many? Like is this like a since release park? That actually
Probably.
wouldn't surprise me all that much if that's the case.
It doesn't
Yeah.
say. It doesn't. He doesn't mention it on his Steam Workshop page.
Hmm. And he's not here, right?
Yes,
don't
machine
think
citizen.
so.
That is what she said. Accurate statement. It's kind of funny. You can't- Just the delayed like laugh. Okay. Anyways, where the heck did that Woody go? There's the mine train. There it is. There we go. Oh, and I found the rapids too. This park is making me
So
want.
what first?
This park's making me want to start a new park. That's what this park's making me want to do. I'm
Yeah,
going-
but basically, isn't to be honest, I'm thinking the same way. Literally every park I'm looking at,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like,
I did-
okay, now
did
I
the
wanted
same.
to try this.
yeah.
So
I have to try this. Now I have to try this. Now I have to try this.
exactly.
I'm on the Woody, by the way.
I think the finality of the terraforming combined with the density of the park really give it like that complete feel, which is
Yeah.
really adding to the overall quality.
I have a bunch of complaints about this Woody. It's already got block brakes on a curve. And it's and I'm sitting at the top of a chain lift
Okay,
now.
I'm just starting. Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, part of the reason why I think the part count on this park is so low is the actual like outside foliage areas are it's very lightly designed. Like it's just kind of there. Like outside of the park is
It's
Yeah.
for zooming in basically.
yeah. I would be that moron that would spend hours doing the outside of the park scenery. The actual layout of this seems, in quotes, fine. Like, I don't have too much to say about this.
Yeah. I mean, besides the piece of wall you hit there
Wait, I hit a wall?
mid-track.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
didn't see that. Okay.
You hit the wall so hard you forgot you hit the wall.
Didn't even know I hit the wall.
Exactly.
Well, the brake run at the end there was straight, so...
Yeah, that's a plus.
But there was...
But
Here, I'll show you
the
my...
brake run.
I'll show you my complaint. It's right down here. This is the big culprit we got right there. Like, nope. Just nope.
Yeah. I mean, it just looks nope, and it's working like no. So please don't do it. I mean,
Yeah.
and in the curve next to the water tower, there is a wall sticking out. No idea why.
This is one of these cases where I wish
Oh, I
that
see
the
it,
creator of this park was in the chat, because I'm looking at this rapids ride, and I'm not gonna ride it because it'll take forever. But there are parts of it where obviously he's using like no clip And I want to know
Yeah.
how much of this park was built after the most recent patch. Because that
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
that long
a
ago,
good
you know?
question.
It wasn't that
Hmm.
long ago. Oh, so there's that little car ride you were talking about.
Mhm.
That's
And I
cool.
mean, to be honest, just from the look of it, I mean, the Rapids ride and the intersection with the Woody, that's all built in one go.
Yeah, probably.
So it's all after the release of the current patch. So wow.
Either that or he went back in and like redid all of the scenery.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it definitely has to be after because like the wooden coaster goes really really dangerously close to the rapids ride,
Hmm.
and I
Yeah.
don't think you could have gotten that close pre-patch.
Valid
Which is
point.
cool. It's creating like these very like low bridges over the
Yeah.
rapids ride. I really like it.
I
I
really,
like this
really
area a
like
lot.
this intersection right here. This is kind of rad looking, actually. This little thing right here, you'll see it on the stream. It's like, it's one of the lifts for the, Rapids ride. And the Woody just kind of like goes right over it and then like goes right up next to it. And that just, it looks real cool. They're both inside of the same building. I also think that roof's a little dangerously low, too. Maybe even a little, yeah, yeah, no, that would cut some hands off. I would take out like one chunk of roof right there. But
Oh yeah.
He's done quite a bit of buildings where there's two rides interacting with the same building.
yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
good,
it's
good
really
effort.
good thinking of
Yeah.
the person who built it.
Yeah, definitely.
Could we get another link in the chat to the download for this, by the way?
Sure.
It's like periodically. Cool. I'm gonna ride. What? How much more do we still have to do here? Let's see. We've gone through that.
You've
Gone
essentially
through-
covered
Yeah.
most of it.
Well, we have the mine train.
There's the mine train and
Yeah.
the log flume. I don't know if you did
and
the
the
log
log
flume yet.
flume.
I just
Yeah,
need to highlight
that's-
this partially built coaster with the crane because
Mm.
this stuff
that's
is
pretty
cool.
neat.
I like it when people do things like this. This is real cool.
I wish he would have built this out a little bit more. Like, how do the workers actually get here? Do they fly jetpacks here? I'm not sure, but otherwise it looks really cool. Like, it just generally looks cool.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they walk here, but yeah,
It's
no,
like-
Yeah, but how
there's like-
that the crane
There's like
go
a
up
little
there?
creek that they have to cross though. Like, and there's no bridge that goes across it. Like,
I don't know. They could
there's
like rock climb
no
up
path.
the side over here. And just, anyway,
I like jetpacks. I like the jetpack idea a little bit better.
And
doesn't,
the helicopter dropped the crane. Or
doesn't Saudi Arabia have jetpack police or something? Or like they were buying jetpacks for their police? I remember reading something about that. Like there's a company that's making like jetpacks that actually work, and they want to use them for search and rescue to get, or like police to get to the top of buildings, like sky rises, like super tall high rises, because it takes too long to take the elevator. So they were gonna give the police jetpacks. Like, anyways,
what?
no, like that's like a legit thing. Just look it up. Saudi Arabia has ordered like 20 jetpacks or some shit.
Okay.
Money. Anyways, they're expensive.
Yeah, well.
They're like $100,000 a jetpack, but
Okay, I have to watch the mine train on your stream because it's broken down on my end.
I hate it when people leave rides open. 'Cause then they
Yeah,
break down.
same.
We need an option to turn off rides breaking down. Just like
There-
Well, there is a cheat.
If you
No.
name someone Frontier, it'll do it.
or you could just like, you know, leave it in testing.
Oh yeah.
I think the cheat doesn't fix a ride if it's broken though.
No,
I'm not sure.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
I like that trigger at the top of that chain lift. Although that one complaint, the chain lifts are always super fast. I like slower chain lifts. I don't know.
True.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's just a personal thing, but I like slower chain lifts.
No. That's definite.
Like chain
I'm
lifts shouldn't be
sorry,
going
Mike, yeah.
15 miles an hour, you know?
No, especially not on the mine train.
I think there's a sweet spot because it also can be agonizingly slow as well.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go 4. You
Yeah,
want to go
I-
somewhere in the middle, like.
Especially not on the hyper.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be on that thing like you better bring a lunch.
That just reminds me of that one coaster during the first one of these that we did.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
This is lovely. I love this little like food court. Like he's got a Just a Momento, a Pip Shot Water, a hot dog squad. Like right after, like all in the mine theme. Like everything here is just so creatively themed. Now we've kind of been just like almost worshiping this park. Let's find something that we could all criticize real quick before we move on to the next one.
I've been trying to be a little bit critical.
Okay, so
I'm waiting for Adfo to drop some bombs here.
In the station of the mine train, there are doors on the wall that if you the side where the train is, the normal train, there are no doors.
Yeah, okay.
Immersion ruined.
Yeah, that's unplayable.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I always try and do that. Also, this is kind of hilarious. This person has been cut off at the knees.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So I think he's got like, there's like literal just concrete on the ground, I guess, to flatten it out to make it look more believable. But I don't know what the hell happens with this pathway from here to there, because like,
just delete it.
There's just a bench there.
Actually, there.
Let's find out.
Exactly, delete it.
Oh, there is a bench right there. What the hell?
Okay, so, all right.
Huh.
That is a very weird decision. I mean, I feel like you could fix that, you know?
Yeah, totally. Well, it depends. I mean, how much of the path would be deleted if you delete the small piece? That's the big question.
Yeah, true. Like, it seems like this was a compromise.
There are a lot of situations that arise when you're doing really complicated pathing where, like, an entire chunk of path becomes one node, and then you're just fucked. Like,
okay, so the way that you could fix this, lift this building up right here. Wait, are these like all off grid? Holy crap! This entire building is not on a grid. Pretty much, or like large chunks of this building are not on a grid. Well, that just wasn't very well planned.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, what you'd have to do.
The building you just deleted?
Yeah.
No.
Here, I'll back up.
Oh wait, no, oh no, it couldn't have been. Never mind. Yeah.
So like all of these.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Are like.
Right, that's a big criticism.
So just like his building. He needs to try, the creator of this park needs to try and keep these all on the same grid, right? So essentially, like, I'm just gonna, let's just get rid of this again.
Grid.
The way you could fix this problem here, you'd have to lift this entire station up and then flatten this out after deleting these two pathway pieces, flatten this out and then build it back, and you could absolutely fix this entire complaint. It wouldn't be too hard to do. You could do that.
I mean, maybe he was thinking like, okay, there's a roof over it, so nobody would see it anyway.
Yeah.
So why putting the effort in?
Yeah.
Fair point.
Maybe it's just time reason. I mean, like the wall in the curve of the Woody. Just deleted. I don't see any reason why there is a wall anyway. So,
that might be a loading glitch as well. I know sometimes random walls will just spawn in odd places when you load up workshop parks. We've had that a couple times now, and the creators are like, "Oh, that's not supposed to be there." I actually had it once when I uploaded one of my own parks, and then I reloaded it later, and there was just like a wall in the middle of a pathway that I didn't put there. So I don't know why it does that, but I've had that happen a couple times.
But do you guys have the wall as well? Right next to the water tower curve?
Right next to the water tower and the wooden roller coaster?
Yeah, no, that wasn't a mistake. If you go underneath, like I actually fixed it on my screen. If you go underneath, there's like a little fry shop right there, and it should be a 2-meter high wall when it's a 4-meter high wall, that's all. So it sticks through.
Huh.
You're talking about next to the wooden coaster, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. There's just a little shop there.
That's
the main criticism that I would have for this is that I would just want to see everything just spread out a little bit more. Like I'd like to see the same exact park cover like 15 to 20% more of the available map space and just have everything just like eased out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I want it to be exactly the same, just eased out a little bit, and have like buildings pushed back a little bit more from the path and put
Really,
more. Yeah.
to be honest, I like it. I like it this way.
I like the compressed
Okay.
nature.
It feels so dense. I really like it.
Okay.
Honestly,
We're allowed to disagree.
my major issue with this park is he's got like the creator's got this like lovely little like valley almost behind the park. Do something with that. You know, like they're
Yeah.
like actually theme up this river, you know, actually do the scenery. Like we've basically just got trees placed here kind of at random, it almost seems, with like a
Well,
few
we
rocks
should-
tossed in the middle.
I totally agree with you, but we should totally keep in mind we have no idea what kind of PC the
Yeah, true.
creator has.
True.
So maybe he's running the park at like 1 FPS, so it's unplayable for him. No idea.
Valid point. I do love what's going on here. Also, hi Bear, how you doing? So yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do really like this park overall. I think it's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yep.
Okay, so do we want to move on to the next one now?
Sure.
I
let me
guess so, yeah.
Figure out which one that is.
This is
It's a
definitely
new-
this is not the like alpha map size, Harry. This is the full map
Yeah.
size. It goes all the way out to here. It's just you use this front section, which is totally fine. Okay.
So the next park is called Falling Water, and this is just a little park to show off a roller coaster, essentially.
Falling water.
Falling water.
Oh, good, because we spent an hour in that one.
Oh,
Basically.
really?
It was like
Wow.
40 minutes.
Okay.
Well, like 7 minutes of that hour was spent waiting for the game to load.
Yeah,
Let's be real. So
Valid point.
True, true.
Falling water.
Okay. Is it loaded already?
for me, it is. Yeah. It's
I'm
Yeah,
loading now.
Same on my side.
If
essentially
I remember... Go on.
So go ahead. No, you go first.
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, when the person submitted this, they had like a little bio saying that they were an engineering student, which I thought was
Yeah,
kind of
you're saying exactly what I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
great minds.
So we have to be ultra hard.
Yeah. I think that we need Bear to just completely like ultra go ham on the coaster design.
Well, it's a bad coaster decision in the first place because of the lift hill anyway. But that's on Frontier's end. To start off with some positive notes, I really like the path. The
Wait,
main
so-
path there.
I was
wait,
gonna
what-
say I
what
like the
about the lift?
buildings.
The angle.
Wait,
The
what?
Angle, what don't you like about the lift hill? The angle or?
The top of the lift hill, there's
Oh, how it
it's a
flattens
prefab
out. Yeah,
piece.
yeah.
But he can change it, so that's
I
Yeah.
do really like the architecture. This is some neat architecture. Like, what's-
it's simple but nice. Yeah, I like the toilets that are looking a little bit more modern.
I think to me it's more just I haven't seen a station that looks anything like this before. Like, it just looks
And the
neat.
station. Oh yeah,
The station
Uh-huh.
just looks neat.
Agree.
Like, it's using combinations of pieces that I don't think I've ever seen anybody use. Like, and it's neat. Welcome back, Ridley. Also, thanks for the bits, Huger. Yeah, no, it's just I don't know. It's neat looking, I guess. I also like how he's used these as like
No,
a
it's not.
cage, almost.
Wait. Audio, yes, in game. If you mean in-game result of the coaster type, yes, totally. That's why I said it's an issue of Frontier, not the person who built the park.
Yeah.
He
Just-
can't do anything about it.
Which is why a lot of people don't build these types of roller coasters.
Exactly.
Build these prototype wings in this game because they're. Oh, jeez. Let's go back. Okay. Let's wait for
I'm
everybody
gonna
to load up.
essentially the entire point of this park is to show off the coaster, and he also gave a blueprint of the coaster as well on its own. Let me link the park real quick in chat.
Oh, wait, really, Martin? Now. That actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
I know what he's talking about. With what the station is modeled after.
Mm.
And here's the coaster itself. And I think the ride's broken down or something.
Is it? Maybe.
No, it's not.
I can't tell.
It was just waiting in the station for an absurdly long time for me.
That's actually fine. That's a good thing. Usually it means they're not getting stuck on a... What's it called?
On top of the lift hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that the scenery around the ride is a little bit sparse. Just-
Yeah, it is.
Just an
Yeah.
immediate thought. Like the ground is a little boring to look at.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, just the supports for this coaster type, once again, this is a Frontier issue, not the creator. Supports for this coaster type just make me scratch my head. Just all the time.
Oh,
They
yeah,
just,
I do see the point.
they just do some weird things. Ooh, I like the, what's it called? The triggers there.
Triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the water triggers.
So what I like is no breaks in the curve.
Yeah. No curved brakes, yes.
I like the
That's-
ride in general.
The
I
brake
think
runs
it's
are on a slant. It's very smooth. It's like the thing I noticed the most. That
Yeah,
it's very
it's a
smooth.
nice layout and it's very smooth. Like overall, it's great. The in-game ratings on this coaster are very, very good too.
Really?
Yeah, it's 8.0 excitement,
Oh, really?
5 fear, and 1.2 nausea. Yeah, it's essentially like a
Kinda
perfect
perfect.
coaster in the game, kind of. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I
Even
have to
Bear
agree
likes it,
with
so-
Bear, by the way. And the first drop is a little, well, maybe it's just because of the straight piece on top of it, but I'm not too big of a fan of the first drop.
Yeah, a little bit.
But besides that, yeah, I like it. Looks good.
Cinematic camera, please. That's all I have to say. You might see on the stream in a second. It just like had me in a bush during the first drop. Just left me in a bush. There we go.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Hey, Drew and MTN. Those things.
Yeah, so if you like this, I'll put the link to the blueprint of the coaster itself in the chat, so you can just drop it right into your park.
Yeah, so is this just like a...
Also,
Is this
yeah.
just a... like a little mini park built specifically for a
Yes.
blueprint that's also separate on the workshop?
It's a showcase park to show
Gotcha.
off the coaster, essentially. Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, and
So
another
if the park
thing
sucks, I don't
is-
think he cares.
Go ahead, Adfo.
Yeah, probably. He doesn't care. But the kind of sort of tent, whatever it is, right after the first drop is dangerously close to the track.
Hmm.
If you look at it when the train's running through,
Yeah.
I think there should be a little bit more space.
It does make a sweet sound effect when you drive through it, though.
Yeah, that's a little bit close. I agree with that.
And I had the feeling that on one point, but I can't remember which, on the track, two track pieces are same, basically very close to each other.
Let's let me fly around and see if I can find it. 'Cause I think I spotted what you're referring to. There's that spot
Is it-
that's real close, but that should be fine. Hmm.
I think it's right beside the little pond.
Oh, yep.
Um,
Hang on.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Currently
I'm just
waiting
gonna
for the track to arrive.
Oh, that's really,
I'm
really
doing the
close.
same. And look at that too. But like that's super easy to fix. You just need to lift this, like the upper one up, maybe like a meter,
Yeah.
if that. Ah, jeez, I
Yeah.
missed it. I'm bad, but I missed it.
Well, I don't know.
We'll take a look at this. Hopefully, I don't miss it this time.
Overall, I like it though. I also like the
Yeah,
station,
totally.
how it uses.
I mean, we are
multi
very
levels.
nitpicky here.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
have much really to nitpick, so we feel lost.
Exactly.
There we go.
I like the design overall of the station. It has like very few details like actually in it. If you like, the exterior looks really cool. The shape looks really cool, but like it's actually like very very empty inside. But that's okay.
Like, I don't think anybody could actually hit their arms on that, but that's still too close.
It's
Like-
it's not passing Bear's inspection. I don't
Like,
Exactly.
know.
you just get some real tall person, and
Well,
fingers
Bear's like
will be
8
lost.
feet tall, so
Oh, okay.
test.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah.
like 8 feet tall with like a 12-foot long beard.
Yeah, it's a little intensive. Okay. Well, regardless.
But yeah, let me look up what was next.
So that was Falling Water. Who made that?
The next one is also a coaster. I think it's just a show park for a coaster, but we will check it out. It is Maluride. Maluride. How do you say this?
What?
Maluride.
What are you
Wait,
trying to
what?
read?
The next. Oh my god! I'm gonna link it in fucking Discord chat. You assholes. The fucking workshop page. You guys are nerds.
This
Wait.
is not showing up in my list for some.
That's for me. No, it's not in my list. Sorry.
It's park save. Maybe he's calling it something else. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to
Maybe
re-download
it's
it.
called. It's
Oh no, I'm sub to it.
I'm
Huh.
sub to it too, but it didn't download.
Wait, I'm not sub to it. What the fuck?
Weird. Unless somebody like deleted it.
I am sub to it, but it's not in my safe folder.
Yeah, I'm re-downloading it. Give me a second. Workshop content, go. Please.
And
Done.
you guys made fun of me.
What? I didn't make fun of you.
I never
No.
did.
A lot. No. Just give me a second here, everybody. I feel like this happens once every time we do these.
See, Mountain doesn't even know how to say it, and he wrote it. But it's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not showing up. I'm definitely subscribed to it.
Yeah, same for me. I just re-downloaded it and it's not showing up.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of the same too.
I'm gonna restart my game and maybe it's there.
Yeah, I can do
It's
this.
definitely a park file and not a blueprint. that's for
Yeah,
sure.
100%. No, Steam's just refusing to download it. Hang on. Let's just close this down, and then we'll see if it loads up.
I'll restart the game.
Good question, Bear.
Because Adfo described you.
What?
Yeah,
What?
you said he scares you.
No, his voice is scaring me. Because I'm living like 20
You said-
kilometers away and
You said he looked like the Mountain from Game of Thrones. That's what you said. But scared. And he wears like blood red contacts to scare you.
You guys okay? This fan fiction isn't something I'm okay with.
Sorry.
Pagan, just a heads up, sub sounds are turned off until this is over.
Okay, it's not loading for me.
Yeah, me either.
Even
Let's
after
go on to the next
restarting.
one. He said he's gonna re-upload
Yeah.
it
Okay.
on a new Steam Workshop ID. So let's
I've
just
already
move on to
restarted the
next one.
game. Hang on. Turning the game
The next
back
one
on.
is- The next one, yeah, I'm waiting for it to load as well. The next one's Force World.
We're gonna be loading this one for a week. Prior warning.
Wait, which one is the next one?
Star Wars one.
It's a Star Wars themed.
Oh, yeah, okay. So,
called Force World.
I'm gonna grab myself something to eat because it will load for like 50 minutes now.
Alrighty.
Kappa.
All right.
Go
Go get
me a
yourself a
kebab.
kebab. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Eclectic, how you doing? All right.
Yeah, Mountain. Maybe upload it onto a new like workshop ID.
Mm.
Something's
Because
weird
for
about
some
that.
reason it's not there for us.
I'm pretty
Definitely-
sure I saw it earlier today in
Yeah, same. Because I checked to make sure everything was downloaded and it was there.
yeah.
Wait, are you not actually going to get food?
No.
Oh,
I have pizza. So
I'm jealous.
see,
no
what's
need for
wrong.
kebab.
I had rice.
What about kebab pizza
Oh yeah.
How about pizza on a kebab?
or that?
Huh. I sound like I'm in a room with you. Wait, maybe I am.
Isn't that how it should sound?
I'm
A
confused.
little bit.
Well, as long
Yeah.
as you're not in the room with AdfoCause that would be a little bit creepy.
When Adfo's mic has a little bit of a.
Like echo?
It sounds.
Almost?
It sounds. Yeah, I was gonna say echo. It sounds like a little bit of a filter where it's like you're in a large room.
Oh no, it's an echo because my room is very tiny
Okay.
where I'm sitting in, and I'm way too lazy to um,
Put a
get
pillow.
some mats on the walls.
Not even. Just put a pillow behind your microphone. That would solve the problem.
Yeah.
It's not working because if I would do that, it would be in front of my screen, and so yeah,
Hmm.
there's no.
Put the
You don't
pillow
need to see your
behind the
monitor.
screen.
The way Free the Bear talks about the stuff you make, it's like you're not looking at your screen anyway. I mean, what's the difference?
Oh boy.
Wow.
The inside jokes are
That's-
strong on this stream.
Wow. That's so not nice.
There's just PJ Salt all over this right now, guys.
Oh,
So
okay, I'm out.
voting here.
Screw you.
I'm sorry.
There's so much beef in this stream, it's turning into a steak. Meanwhile, Bear. Cleve, I like
Nope. Just nope.
you. Oh boy.
So,
I'm still loading.
Yeah, same.
As
I'm
I
wondering
said,
how many pieces this park's gonna have.
yeah, it's got like 5,000 guests in it is the problem. It's not the pieces that's the problem, it's
Wait,
the
really?
5,000 guests.
Oh, it is open. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
please do not
Closing
open
that.
your parks.
Yeah.
well, the good news is no one's actually in the park. So if you close it right away, then everyone will despawn really fast.
Oh, really? Did you load it?
Yeah, I just loaded in
Oh,
just
awesome.
Yeah.
now. First of all, there's a parking lot. Like
Mhm.
that.
A little bit squared for my taste, but yes.
Not really sure how the cars get into or out of the parking lot
Mm,
since it's completely
yeah, true.
contained.
They're flying cars. This is the future, guys.
Oh, it's Star
Oh,
Wars. It's
yeah.
true. Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
makes sense.
it's
makes
those
sense.
Uber flying cars. Did you guys hear about those? Uber is developing flying cars.
Yeah, I hope they fail.
They're also developing self-driving cars, which I don't hope fail. Anyways, let's close this park. Hello, Death Star, my old friend. Holy shit. You know, okay. This reminds me immediately of a park I saw in RCT2 ages ago.
Mm.
Like, shockingly, like, just this entrance is shockingly similar to a Star Wars park made in RCT2.
In a good way?
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful park there, too.
Yeah, this looks good. It's I don't even know how to critique this since it's not I mean
Yeah.
it's Star Wars, right? Like if
Well,
I say something negative about it, you guys will just kill me.
episode
yeah.
7 is shit. Moving on.
Not you guys, just well, the internet in general.
It's okay.
You get nerfed.
Just be like me and have no fear.
Yeah, he's got the text. He's got text on the pathway here. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's the text mostly that's reminding me. After years of peace, the Galactic Empire reemerged, taking it all before. Wow. Huh. All right. Well, let's fly in. I would play Star Wars music, but I don't want this video to get
I
claimed by
love
Disney.
this. I love this entrance sign. Like
Like the Star Wars sign, or
yeah,
on
the
floor?
entrance sign where it says Star Wars and then the framing
Mm.
around it. Like that's just good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Pretty
I
cool.
think there's a lot of workshop stuff in this. I feel like, anyway. So I swear to God, I've seen this Millennium Falcon before. Regardless.
Yeah, no, he says he used lots of stuff from the workshop.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't list all the stuff he used, but he says thank you to all the content creators.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Dueling single trek roller coasters. Okay, I kind of like this. Man, you know, a ride is or a park is well designed, or anything is well designed when you can look at it and just know immediately what it's from, especially if it's from a movie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is kind of neat looking.
The like pod racing coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the movie, but this is neat looking. It's
The
hitting me.
the Hoth area looks very cool too.
It's hitting me right in the pod racing and 64
Okay, I
game
have-
nostalgia.
No idea. Star Wars is so not my thing, so I have no idea. The Hoth area, okay.
I'm riding a roller coaster, so you two can go exploring. I'm riding a roller coaster. Hey, Lookie. And I'm waiting. Open? Got the problem?
So you're riding the red one?
Yep.
Okay, I'm riding the yellow one.
They look pretty similar. Wait, so Adfo, have you not seen Star Wars?
I have seen Star Wars.
Okay, then you don't have to get out of the call. It's fine.
No.
We can accept you knowing
Um,
nothing about it, even though as long as you've seen it. As long as you've seen the original three. I don't care about any of the others. As long as you've seen the original.
Oh
three.
yeah, I totally have seen the original ones.
Okay, cool. That's like you have to have seen at least one episode of the original series of Star Trek in order for me to accept you as a human being.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that, but yes, okay, I have seen it.
There's
But I'm
a
just not a real fan.
there's a chairlift type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
like right over the middle of the lake here. It's kind of cool. It's the first one in the in game I've seen in a park we've looked at that I can recall. It looks pretty neat. It's sad that it can't animate, but it looks cool.
I tried building a chairlift once and then gave up.
Yeah.
I built the the poles and then I was like, you know what? This ain't worth it. I quit and then I stopped. And I was happy. It's too much episode 1 stuff in here. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, go back to the old stuff. Saying me.
So if I recall correctly from the description of this was all made in a very, very short period of time.
Okay.
Like this whole part, like there's a description.
He said a few months back he challenged himself to build the best Star Wars park. So
Yeah, that's pretty short. Also, Cleve, you sounded like you were underwater for a moment there.
Maybe I am.
Yeah. Okay, where do we go exploring? I want to see what's inside of this Death Star. Probably nothing. I'm prepared to be disappointed. More than nothing. There's a ride inside of the Death Star. Huh. Well,
Oh, really?
I am surprised. I was like, what's inside of this Death Star? I was just expecting nothing. But no, there's like the power generator
Coaster
and a ride.
Fucking madness, but it's a coaster.
Yeah.
Is this even running?
Huh. I don't know why the Death Star crashed into Mos Eisley? Question mark.
Well, they're developing it here, and then they're gonna. This is the third Death Star.
Oh,
They're
okay.
developing it on ground, and then they're gonna launch it into space when it's done.
I feel like they should have built that in space. It would have made more sense. Like just
Yeah.
building
Yeah.
a moon on a planet would probably throw the gravitational pull off.
A little
I
bit.
feel
yeah.
like.
But that's no moon. All right, I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the right opportunity to make a Star Trek joke.
Did you submit
Because
something, Coaster Kid?
I like to pretend that Star Trek is Star Wars, and vice versa.
Yeah, well. Even as a fan of Star Trek and Star Wars, I don't care if people swear to it. I think it's funny. I mean, to give you an idea on how big of a Star Wars fan I am, I haven't actually seen the newest movie, so there's that.
Oh no, it's actually good.
I know I need to see it, but well, this ride is absolute stupidity. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh, the ride of the Death Star? Yeah, it just looks like spaghetti.
This is the dumbest thing I've seen in a while, but that's okay.
I mean, it's a ride in the Death Star. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool.
I like this loop that's just like basically on its side.
Mm.
The neck snapping
it's
is
kinda
OP in
weird.
here. I don't think I saw that get submitted, Coaster Kid. Yeah, there's some parts of this that are real bad. But, you know, it's a roller coaster inside of a Death Star.
Exactly, it fits the purpose. So
Yeah. What direction is up? I don't even know anymore.
yeah, same.
Huh.
Visually, though, it's placed in a sweet spot. I like. It's just basically just supposed to be Starship Earth in this park, essentially.
Yeah. I know that this is a little bit more specific, but I'd love to see a Battlestar Galactica park.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here and turn the lights back on. Holy crap, there's so many staff members. Okay. Let's
Oh wow, there are.
a little walker over here.
All his staff members aren't trained up to level 5 either. Come on, you gotta train up your staff members.
That would be why we don't have it then, Coaster Kid. If you'd posted it in the comments and and you didn't actually put it into the Google form, we won't have it.
Hmm.
I guess that would be like the shield generator. Cool. Yeah, a little bit of Neva. All right. What's over here? I'm just
I'm
kind of
kind of overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's a little confusing for me.
one thing I could criticize about this is the entrance area, like with the Death Star and then the pod race. That whole area is laid out really nicely, and then everything else just kind of fuckery.
Slapped in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah, there's
there.
stuff. Yeah,
Go on.
yeah.
It's-
No, I was actually just noticing like how sparse it gets, like in the outer areas of the park, like the area with like the red rocks, wherever this is supposed to be, is like there's just some paths and some rides and some rocks. Like that's all that's there. I mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
else you could have decorated that. I'm not a big enough Star Wars fan to like recognize where the heck this is supposed
Also,
to be, but
I want to show something that's gonna make Bear cry inside.
Oh yeah.
Just check out this chain lift. This is
Oh,
some
God.
RCT1 stuff right here.
what the hell is that?
Maybe Coaster Kid?
How did he even do that? I thought the game wouldn't even let you do something that madness-inducing.
Okay, I need to find out. I need to ride this for science. This is important.
Holy shit!
I need to ride this.
What's the center? I don't know what the heck the center area is, but this is my favorite area, and I think it would have been pretty sweet if the center island area was the entranceway, and the Death Star was in the middle of the park. I think that would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that would be an insanely awesome like focal point for the center of the park where you could see it from everywhere. Which I guess you sort of can, but actually no, you really can't.
MTN re-uploaded the park and dropped the link in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Man, no, sure. Coaster Kid also wants to do a last-minute submission because he submitted it incorrectly. So apparently he left it in the comments section beneath it, rather than actually. Oh God, it gets worse. Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, Mountain. I see why. It didn't have a sandbox tag. That's why. Yeah. Gotta chip it now.
I don't even know where to start with criticisms on this ride, just because it's
Yeah, same.
it's just so silly. It's just
Zero faults. 100% best.
It just keeps on going.
The center is Naboo. Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
name of
I
it.
really like this area. I really like this. The style of the buildings, the roofs are just.
Oh my God. I'm glad I experienced that. Okay. Well.
Thanks for the
For
nightmares.
the night,
Yeah, pretty
yes.
accurate. I like the log flume. But yeah, no, this Naboo centerpiece area looks kind of lovely, actually.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of the parks.
I remember I had a Star Wars Episode 1 PC game, which was just kind of like a action adventure hack and slash game, which this is actually giving me straight up vibes from, like, this is reminding me of that. Like, just kind of graphically, too. In a way.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. What Max is saying. There's just like some shops just like straight up stuck in rocks. Like
I've actually seen people doing that before. Yeah. I remember seeing people, like, I remember seeing a park that somebody made back in Alpha 1, which was literally just like a ball of rocks floating with like a roller coaster wrapping around it, and he just had like shops like tucked in there. I like this little camera that's just like stuck on the rock. It's kind of funny. Now let's go take a look at Hoth. Yeah, I agree, Max. That security camera's kind of funny. Everybody remembers the pod racing games, dude. I wonder if these are the ones that Dirk built. The walkers and stuff.
Good question.
Breaking everything in the level. Yeah, that too, audio. I didn't play as much Lego Star Wars, though. I'm almost scared of riding these rides now after seeing that first one. Let's ride this Hoth coaster. Although, I'll tell you this, that was enough comedy for the day.
oh come on, Star Wars is great.
Yeah, just go into Star Wars, like, especially if you're legal drinking age. If you've never seen Star Wars before, just watch Star Wars Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in one day. Just with a lot of alcohol. Just realize that they don't get good until Episode 4.
Yeah.
They don't get good until Episode 4. So you can just watch Episode 4, 5, and 6 and be good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, should we talk about realism with these rides at all, or do we just kind of take them for what they are?
I don't know, man.
There's a thing called a smooth button. It's important. Click it. That's my main piece of advice here. These hills, like, would probably push my head into my backbone.
I mean, the hyper kind of feels like he tried to
Yeah.
do some sort of realistic ride, so I think we can critique it. The arms, well, that's just YOLO.
That's the thing. That's something that Cleve would make
So-
when he's really, really drunk. After he's played for like 18 hours.
There's no way I would make a lift tail that looks like that.
You
I
made a
don't even-
detailed
I-
cock. Why wouldn't you make a lift tail that looks like that?
All right, fair point.
Wait, what?
It wasn't that detailed. I mean,
That's okay. You and me have both made penises in this game at on separate occasions.
Oh yeah, true.
everyone has.
Everybody's made a
Everyone
penis. Okay. Yeah. Seems fine to you,
Seems
Eggman?
fine
Really?
to me.
It's quite bumpy.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Especially compared to the last ride that we just rode, which was like fucking glass smooth. Like it was perfect. That is just, I don't know. There any rides here that I should ride that I'm missing? Or anything specific that we want to look at? That's like cool.
I mean, we have
Much
2
more.
coasters left, right?
Ooh, I like this X-Wing.
I would say overall this park has nice creativity and it's doing some interesting things,
hmm
both
Interesting.
positively and negatively.
Interesting is a word that you can use in that situation. There's some custom supporting in here. What? Huh. All right. I wonder if he slapped the ride in here or if he built, or if the creator.
I'm
built
pretty
the-
sure that's a blueprint.
Yeah, it nailed the theme. It did.
Yeah.
Some areas
Yeah.
are a little bit better than others, but overall it nailed the theme.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Why are we talking about the last ride? Oh, did you miss the RMC, Eggman? Because that thing was high
Oh, come
tier
on,
special.
do it again.
Do
I
we have
know
to-
you want to write it
Do
again.
we have to ride the chat? Do we want to ride the RMC
Oh,
again?
yes, please.
Well, I can
Okay.
link this park in chat, by the way. I haven't done that.
Yeah.
And you can
We'll
check it all out at your leisure.
we'll ride the extremely special RMC. Am I dropping frames or anything?
You were earlier. I haven't noticed any recently.
Okay. I don't know. My stream was stuttering on my end, and it shouldn't be. Because I'm not. I haven't dropped a single frame this stream according to OBS.
Oh, on my end, you've dropped several, but it's nothing to worry about.
I'll drop my bitrate by 50.
I see this park and I say, yep, that's Star Wars. Especially the entrance.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I get why he put the Death Star right here, just for the pure shock value of like, here's the Death Star, it's awesome.
I feel like the entrance
so
of
it'd
this
make-
park is the highlight for me. Just kind of in general.
Oh god,
Mm.
this whole Death Star is just—it's not a building; it's just scenery pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, guys, we need to have a chat about how you play Planet Coaster.
We need to have
Yeah,
a chat about
please.
where you put grids.
Oh, you're writing the RMC again?
Yep, because Eggman wanted to
Yeah,
ride
no,
it.
I'm-
and you wanted to ride it.
I'm enjoying it.
I mean, I wouldn't say you ride it so much as you experience it.
You witness it.
Yeah, you witnessed it. Oh my god, those banking and shit. It's like,
I can't get.
And you guys told me to not be so mean.
it's like if you programmed a bot to make roller coasters. This would be like the second one it makes. Like before it like learns how to unpack the coasters. Like this is like would be its learning process. This is like the second or the third one it would make. And then like that last hyper coaster we looked at in the last park is like the final product of like after like 10 years of deep blue learning and stuff.
Oh man. This is too funny.
But hey, the ratings are good.
Are they?
I'm afraid to even look.
Are they
Yeah,
actually
pretty
good?
good.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this game.
Excitement 7, fear below 5, and nausea is 1.6, so they're
Well,
pretty good.
I mean, it is an average, so if they make the track long enough, you can make anything technically good.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think my biggest complaint about this park, honestly, is there's way too much like episode 1, 2, 3 stuff. Not enough 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, Bear, you missed a pretty good park. The first park we looked at. No, yeah, well, the first real park we looked at.
Yeah, that one was quite nice.
Yeah.
The heat. All right,
Mm.
are we moving on?
Yeah,
We
yes,
can.
please.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that was actually the last park, so
We
we need
have
to go
to
into a
get that.
sandbox now.
No, we have to get.
Oh, right. There's one more park. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that was re-uploaded.
I'm gonna link it into Discord in case you guys missed it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say my escape menu isn't showing up because this park's got too many objects. I want to know how many
And
objects
there
are
it
in that
is.
park, but I don't want to load it. I don't want to test it, so out of fear that the game would explode. We don't talk about episode 3, and that's why, Custer Kid.
So Malura Day.
Did it
That's
load?
how I'm saying.
So fast loading.
Oh, hey, it loaded.
That's
Cool.
a plus.
It worked that time. Hey. You would ride that in real life, Max? Well, rest in peace, friend. Hey.
Okay, I'm loaded up as well.
So,
Are we meant to look at this at nighttime or? Oh, it's lighting actually isn't even locked. Okay.
So, this ride is by someone who vastly impressed us last time. Oh.
Mountain was the guy who made that like forest
Yeah.
coaster, right? Yeah,
That
yeah, that
bloody
one's really
beautiful
really good.
flying coaster.
Yeah, that was really quite
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, the one that impressed Bear, layout-wise.
Mhm.
And then I think if I recall correctly, our main criticisms were the building construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like the thing that strikes me about this coaster is like the shape of it looks really good. It's got lots of like pleasing things to look at.
Just gonna fly through the waiting line here.
I have the feeling that he used a little bit too many palm trees.
Yeah, can never have too many palm
Maybe.
trees.
Nah. At least it looks like a lot of them are like rotated and angled slightly a little bit. So
No, it's just more like a forest than an actual oasis. I mean,
sure, yeah.
but that's just me, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so let's give this a ride, shall we?
Yeah, totally.
Out of coffee. I are sad. Let's go for a ride. I didn't
I
actually
like that
realize
first drop a lot.
there's actually like kind of tiny little bit of a park here. Spotted some rides from the lift hill. You know, Mountain, it's funny that you say that because I think that the forestation that you did in the last park or the last ride that we looked at that you made was kind of bloody beautiful. Like I really liked the amount
that was perfect.
there. I think it's just the type of tree, you know, and this is supposed to be an oasis, and so an oasis would be kind of sparse, you know.
Hmm.
Sitting up here for a year.
That's a nice coaster.
I'm just sitting at the top of
That's
the
my
lift hill for some reason.
That's my critique and criticism. That's a nice coaster.
How long do I have to wait at the top of the hill? Might be broken. Doesn't work. Change it to 1 minute instead of 3.
I dropped it into test mode and first car
Yep.
ran good for me, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I like the coaster.
Yeah, this is a nice coaster.
yeah.
I really like after that first drop.
Mm.
I love how it like loops
Oopsies.
back like that upside
Wrong button.
down. That's so cool.
Then there's me. I can't even like get it to go. It would help
Especially
that-
considering it's that stingray style where you're like sort of like kind of facing the ground. So you're like literally just facing straight up when you're upside down like that.
There we go. It's working now. I don't know. I had to open it and close it. It's so rare to see a flying coaster made well. You know? You don't
Yeah.
see those very often in this game. Like, it's a hard coaster to build properly. Hot damn.
And one critique point, if I may.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Is the top part of the first hill, so the lift hill has no supports. That's definitely game wise, but if it's in a park, I would have built some custom supports for that one.
Yeah. Those are a lot easier now that we have no clip.
Exactly.
Goddamn beautiful. Yeah, also you can like manually turn off supports in places, right? So I would turn off some of the supports. Like it feels like I think it's just like the inverted and the flying coasters that do this a lot, but there's just so many supports. Like even Bear commented on this. Like I would just maybe turn off every other one manually. I also really like this construction. This little walkway here. It's like benches over here. This looks pretty. Got like little viewpoints almost, I guess.
Yeah, there's areas to go and watch the coaster at.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I literally just read that as you said that, Eggman. So apparently this was from beta.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat.
Oh. Okay.
Try this again. With the lights off.
I don't think anything has vastly changed in this coaster type or the coaster builder since beta. It's not.
I mean,
No, that's not, but, well, we have way better ability to use custom supports now, or build custom supports now, so
Yeah,
maybe
no, yeah,
that's
yeah. For that as a consideration, yeah. But I
that's
mean,
the
like in
thing.
terms of constructing the actual coaster,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's the same game for all intents and purposes. I love this coaster though. This I hope to be able to make a coaster this nice one day. This is really nice.
it's
It's
just
got
so
like
smooth.
yeah, it's got like 4 really like distinct, unique elements, and they're like spaced out really well from each other.
Yeah, I wish I could do layouts this well.
That's really nice.
You know,
I
think...
wish.
Go on.
Yeah, I just wish like the building and the station around it were just like as amazing as the coaster, because it's just sort of just like kind of average. No disrespect, but it's just sort of like just took the pieces and kind of just dropped them in where where they go and stuff.
Well, like, to be honest, I like the layout of the station. Well, the buildings around the station more than the station. But yeah, I have to agree. It could be more detailed.
Yeah.
But I guess
It's like
yeah.
just to compare it to the coaster, because the coaster is like it's
Exactly.
like a 99 out of 100. Like nothing can be perfect, so nothing's 100. It's like a 99. And then the buildings just don't quite match up to that.
Yeah.
But they still look
okay.
good. Like the theme is good. Like the style is like consistent and stuff. So
Like it's just so smooth. Like, how do you do that? That's all I can say is how.
Yeah. Brilliant job. Brilliant coaster. Let me put the link in chat for you guys, by the way.
Like the only spot that is kind of a little bumpy is this inversion right here that I'm looking at. But even,
I don't remember the name of this coaster.
but that's like kind of
So
a
we'll just
fault
say
of
that.
the game because of the way the coaster builders works. There's kind of nothing you can do about that.
Wait for what? Sorry.
Well, because you have to turn it to 90 degrees and then turn it to 90 degrees and build a piece and turn it to 90 degrees. You're going to have a little bit of a
Talking about
bump
that, yeah.
every time you start a new piece, if that makes sense. And it's just the way the coaster builder works. So it's not impossible to get a perfectly smooth inversion, but that's like not even the creator's fault. That's just the game's fault in that case.
Like, I'm stealing this first, like, the drop, and then that first inversion. I'm stealing that. I don't care.
What, like taking the blueprint and deleting the rest of the ride?
No. Just the concept of like
Oh.
that element. That's so neat.
Yeah, just flipping over. There's so many cool things you can do with flying coasters. The problem is like I always sit down to build. Like I always like try and build these flying coasters and then I just start and then I lose it. I'm like I don't know how. It's just like I can't build fourth dimension coasters. Like I just take one look and just nope. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. Jeez Louise. Well, that was cool. So
Yeah, overall very nice.
we just have blueprints and buildings left, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Yep.
Now, do we want to build those in here, or do we want to go to a different park?
That's up to you. I'm going to a new park.
Going to a new
Yep. Me
Okay.
too.
Let's do that then. Confused by why there's just like holes at the other end here. It's interesting.
So the first one is. Oh, I'll wait for you to get in. Sorry.
Yep. I need to load up a sandbox. $540 simply can't. Yeah, no, I agree. Sandbox. Let's.
Okay, we can start.
Boom. Okay, so what are we loading first?
The first one's called Shake It, a Cosmic Cow Factory Elixir.
Shake it. Shake it, baby.
Just shake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just made me think about Duke
Oh.
Nukem. Unfortunately.
So this is a ride skin for the Elixir machine.
I like the sign. Like immediately, like that sign up front, like just
Yeah,
says shake
I've seen
it.
this before. I've seen this before. I liked it the first time I saw it. I still like it. First time I'm seeing it in game. I saw some screenshots before. So the concept of the skin is that you're like in a factory for making milkshakes, and then you get onto the ride, and you're like the milkshake, and you're getting shaken up and stuff. I like that. That's cool. That's a cool concept.
Yep.
You are the milkshake now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a little bit terrifying, but no, it's cool. I like the kind of factory theme. This would be real fun to build into another park, you know?
Yeah, this it's a cool ride that like it uses the branding of Planet Coaster really well. So you could just drop this into like any park basically, and it would just be right at home.
Coaster Kid, you didn't even properly submit them. We still need the links, dude. Unless like,
I say
did
that
Coaster
he
Kid link
goes
it?
next time.
He goes next time.
I say
Okay,
that
so
he goes
Coaster Kid,
next
just
time.
Yeah.
wait until next submission period and just submit them next, because that's like,
Yeah,
like
just-
we don't even have the
exactly.
blueprints, man.
Yeah.
You got to get those to us properly before we start. It's kind of what I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
with
all.
here.
That's all. We're already at 2 hours, and we still have quite a few blueprints to look at. So
So I think my favorite part of this blueprint's the sign up front, in all honesty.
yeah, it's pretty neat. The colors are really.
Oh, hey, there's like
vibrant
a
and-
Cosmic Cow on the outside here, too. Cool. That's simple. Simple and nice.
Is
I
there?
like it.
Oh yeah, there.
Also, it makes use of the giant milkshake statue, which I like. Haven't had a chance to actually use it in the game yet, but I just like it.
The giant milkshake?
Yeah, the giant
Mhm.
milkshake.
I know I've used the signs. I don't think I've ever used the giant milkshake before, though.
Yeah, just the massive milkshake. There's 2 of them, in fact.
There's also like a like kind of a like this is a neat effect. It's got kind of like a sliding door on the side, and you use the wood paneling for that, which I
Yeah.
think is kind of creative. Which is actually like on a separate
I-
grid from everything else.
I agree with Bear. What he said in chat that the
separated from
right
building?
is
Yeah.
too separated.
It's almost not a skin. It's like just a covered
Yeah.
entrance.
What I was about to say something similar, but not quite the same. I was gonna say something that's incorrect. I was gonna say I would love to see a shop attached to this, but there actually is one. It's around the back. I just noticed it for the first time.
I wonder how many
So,
pieces
yeah.
are in this.
So disregard. It's under 1,000. It's like 975.
Yeah, see, like what I would do is I'd
Yeah.
put like a dome or something. Oopsie.
Or maybe put the right into the factory.
Yeah, kind of.
I would
like
put like some sort
have
of
it be in the
dome or
courtyard of the
something.
factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, or in the courtyard of the factory. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Make it feel more attached. But anyways, that's cool.
sort of like have it frame it. But yeah, overall it's cool. It's nice colors and just like
So-
it's just fun.
I'm
Just looks
confused.
fun.
Did this load in incorrectly, or is there just like a bunch of random pieces like off to the right?
No,
of
there's
it?
just random pieces off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so what are we loading up next?
Small maintenance trucks from Ruble.
Ah,
Did
Oh, I
did
love
we link
them.
this, by the way? I don't know if I linked this one. I'll do it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
I love vehicles in this game because I know how much work they are and how bad I am at them.
I mean,
I'll
yeah.
have to link for that
Just one sentence about these trucks. Bear and me put them in our Teleco build, so they are the only pieces from other creators in the build. So I think that says a lot.
These should
That
just
was
be
like
in the
3
video game.
sentences, just FYI. It was like 3 sentences, dude. You gotta tighten it up.
Just one word. Yeah, I know exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no,
Wow.
these trucks are great. I've been actually like, I've been subbed to these for a while. I just haven't put them down in my park. I plan on using them in my park as well.
See, usually
They're pretty neat.
after these spotlights, I do a mass exodus where I just like delete everything. I think I'm keeping these.
Yeah, they are great. They're themed well. Like, I like how this one just has like random scenery pieces in it. Just like, I mean, you could definitely just delete these and put like anything. Like you could put
Yeah.
a giant animatronic in the back of this thing, and it would be just as cool. Like,
Just the Kraken, you know.
yeah, well, yeah. That's what I want to see, a giant like trailer built onto the back of this thing with a Kraken attached to it to like hug it somewhere. It'd be kind of awesome. But yeah, these are great. Let's link them.
Yeah.
I'll do that real quick. If you want to put these in your park,
I made it happen.
Mineral.
I
Later,
made it-
Mineral. There's the oh nice. Yeah, I don't know if it has enough horsepower to pull that.
Just
thing.
need like
10 out of
4 more.
Yeah, you need like a
Perfect.
train. That's 5 out of 7.
Okay, so those are awesome. What's next on the?
The next
Chopping block.
is also from Ruble.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's the backstage loading dock.
Oh man. Where to start?
Now before Adfo starts drooling, I'm gonna.
I'm speechless. I watched him build part of this on stream, and I have no idea how he made this. That's
You know,
just
this
awesome.
this feels
Let me
like the
link this
loading dock
down.
from Parkitect. That's what this looks like to me.
That's
mean-
the backstage loading dock. Hopefully, yep, it is.
I understand how
And
this
then-
entire thing was built. Like, it's actually kind of simple. It's just cool.
I mean, the thing is, look inside these things. What is it called? Exactly, they have interior.
Yeah, there's an interior. Yeah, with like
I
an
mean-
elevator and stuff in here. Yeah, this is neat.
There's stuff in both of
That's
this.
just
Oh well,
yeah.
there's trash inside of the trash. Of course there is.
I mean, really, guys, that's so
Okay,
amazing.
there isn't an interior in the office. I am disappointed. Okay, is there anything above the elevator? No.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, it goes below, so it would go like underground.
Is there anything underground?
if you build something,
I imagine in
underground,
theory it would
then-
be pulling like trash from like an underground like
Okay.
trashway system like in
Oh.
Disney, and then
Yeah.
They have an
That's my
underground
guess.
trashway system in Disney.
Yeah, it's
Today I
Fabled.
learned.
You haven't heard about that? Yeah.
Nope, I have not.
Yeah, there's an entire underground system where that's why you don't see like janitors walking around like emptying bins in Disney, because all the trash gets like sucked down into some like tube system.
I like how
Pretty ridiculous.
air conditioning units are just like spreading like frickin' wildfire over the Planet Coaster builds.
Yeah, that's pretty much the standard now. If you're not doing an elevator system, well, if you're not doing an elevator system, then you're not at this level.
Yes, that's
But
the
if
new
you're not
thing
doing
we're
an
adding.
air conditioning unit, yeah.
Oh man, I need to build one of these myself. This is just too damn cool.
Yeah, great job.
It's in
Like,
Florida. Oh, that would be why I haven't heard of it. Okay, so what are we building next, so that we don't just drool over this thing for the next 20 minutes?
The next thing is the Cinema IMAX by Viaz. This looks really neat as well.
That gives me Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 vibes.
A little bit,
Or was
yeah.
it 2?
I love it when people do these. Place the ground on this.
I mean, it's
Yeah, and
perfect.
black tiles for path and red tiles for queues. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, so there's actually a ride in here too.
Is there?
Cool. Yeah. It's a giant skin for what is this? Insanity Ride.
I think I did it right.
And there's also yeah, so the queue is set up to look like you're waiting to go into a theater, and then there's like
Oh, it was the inspiration. Okay, makes sense.
sorry, I'm not looking at chat. Sorry. Let me link this too. I haven't linked it yet.
Someone is listening to music really, 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 really loudly outside of my building, and I can feel the bass in my floor.
I thought you were gonna say in this call, and I was like, it's
Nope.
not me.
I don't think. No, it's definitely not you guys. It's outside. I think it's coming from the car park beneath me.
The dome with the lighting looks really cool.
Let's take a look at this with the lights off. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
rotating
wow.
around it, where you can see like the lighting just like shine off different parts of the dome. That's pretty sweet, dude. Good job. Sign is really nice too.
Yeah, I really like the IMAX sign.
Yeah.
I like how it's got supporting as well. It's not just shit just floating there.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is pretty neat. As
It's
far
like-
as ride skins go, that's pretty sweet.
It's like that Death Star, but better. Makes sense making the music too. But yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so what's next up here?
This is good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Next
Blend is rushing a bit.
is another.
Am I?
Oh, a little.
You want me to slow down?
All good, man. All good.
It's okay. We're doing okay.
Yeah.
The next is Witch's Mansion. Excuse me.
I know there's a lot of blueprints that we got to work through, so. Oh, wow. Okay, this is cool looking. This is giving me some RCT1 Haunted House vibes.
This is by Zero Pulse, and I'll link it in chat.
Dunk. Did I? Crap. All my gardens are floating. Hang on. Try that again. Okay, let's not select the trees off far away. It blows my mind that this thing is 800 pieces. It's like, the amount of like 4,000 piece blueprints we've actually seen is like minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
2,800 something, roughly.
No one would need to know there's another ride inside of the cinema.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
Planet Coaster really needs like what I think even Parkitect already has, and Roller Coaster Tycoon definitely had, where you have just an entry point and an exit point, and when people go inside, they just disappear, and they go in for an undetermined amount of time that you can configure, and then when they're done on the quote-unquote ride, they just come out the exit, and you can literally build the building to look like whatever you want it to be. I think it's a mod for Parkitect, but it's definitely there.
Parkitect has several rides like that just do that. You know?
Yeah. Well, this is like a specific piece just built for you to be able to make a thing. Like you could turn this haunted mansion into a ride where people just go in the front door and then
just build the next entrance and then okay, nice. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, 2 minutes later they just come out the back and yeah, exactly. And you can give it a queue and stuff like that. So you could turn anything into a ride. I think that'd be really beneficial for a game like this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I get that.
Write it down.
I like this haunted mansion now. Yeah, write that down.
Write that down for schematics topics. So is there anything in this, or is it just a building?
I think it's just a building.
It's just a building, yeah.
It's completely empty inside. It's a god idea, as P. Ridley said. God idea. You hear that, guys?
It's god tier idea right here.
I'm teasing.
This is a cool looking building, though.
Yeah, I like it. I like the shaping of like the roof and stuff. There's a lot of different levels going on.
I like the stacked fire just inside of the trees. He's literally just got like the fire effect just like stacked on top of each other.
SP, there will be a new schematics video, but not today.
Yeah, we just released.
Heard you guys have really sweet.
Yeah, exactly. We released one 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah. You
guys had a really, really good guest for the next video, I heard.
Yeah, just this amazing person, completely underground. No one's heard of him before.
God ideas and stuff.
I kind of think I'm kind of thinking right now if I just put out another episode and not the Cleve one.
What?
Just for funsies.
No.
Just to skip Cleve's episode.
No.
Yeah, just for 1 week. So really nice guest. Okay, what's the next one, guys?
No. That's bad. That's bad for business.
Yeah. It's okay. We got other cool plans that I kind of came up with while exhausted on the bus the other day.
Okay, so the the next thing is a go-kart track.
Go-kart track.
It's called The Race.
The Race, the one and only?
Yep, The Race.
Is it a speed race?
Well, I guess you can go as fast as you want.
A speed racer, if you will?
Are you going to be controlling the go-karts with the cheat?
Nah.
Good question.
Nah.
I haven't actually tried that yet.
Make
Controls
sure collision is activated. Remove the sign. Okay.
Okay, let's edit these. Boop. Boop. Wait, how have you not tried that yet, Cleve? It's like the first thing I did. Hey, Terror Banana.
Because I haven't even made a go-kart track yet.
You haven't made a go... Okay, well. I mean, I'm going to be deleting mine pretty soon. I mean, actually, I can't ride this because I need to bring guests to it.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
well.
Yeah, you can actually even run them in test mode, huh?
Yeah, let's do this. The most, like, the fanciest looking pathway.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wait.
That's an amazing path.
And where's the entrance and exit? Okay. Now we need exit. There we go. And an entrance, which we'll just do. What? Okay. To be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of the way he's got this entrance pathway set up. But alright. Cool. Now we open this up and speed up time. And wait for those guests to show up. So let's just fly around this and take a look at it while we're waiting.
I imagine he wants you to use queues of probably 2 meter width instead of 4 meter.
It's gotta be. No, my confusion here is the fact that there's just like cabling on the ground and stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, I always make my guests walk over live wires. Like that's that's standard.
You know, to each to his own, I guess. But building that pathway reminded me of the Bro Coaster stream a couple days ago when they released all the cheats.
Oh yeah, yes. You watched that?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah,
Oh man, I was so laughing so
I was
hard.
crying. My gut was hurting by the end of that.
Yeah. I like the shaping of the track.
It's better than mine.
So let's talk about the actual ride.
True. It's somehow realistic but still nicely
I like the tight,
themed.
like the tight curves. Like
Mm.
it sounds so dumb that I'm saying this out loud, but I don't know.
I like the
I
tight
like this,
curves. Yes. Tell
no,
us more
I like
about
this.
the tight curves.
I like this just like this S, like this inverted S or whatever this is. Like right out of the gate, like how you come through this backwards S.
There's a
Hello, is this
giant
thing on?
floating red square. Oh, I guess I forgot to delete that.
Yeah, it's a sign that says please delete this.
All right.
That's actually part of it. Wait, are you driving with the cheats?
No.
I like that
Oh,
ass, yeah.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do
But the controls
it.
are so bad, man.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is it like Tegged Cam, but like you're on a go-kart?
No, it's like you tap
Worse.
left and it like reverses itself and spins all the way around, and then you spin out when you stare at a spin out animation for 10 seconds. It's
Still drive it. Show some
you-
skills.
Are
Like,
you telling me it's not Mario Kart in the game?
no, it's definitely not Mario Kart. No, you don't need a racing wheel. I mean, I don't. I wonder if you could actually like force a racing wheel to work.
This S curve is what I was talking about. Like I liked how that I like that turn. The one that's on the screen, I guess 10 seconds after I said that. Because I'm watching a stream right now.
Yeah, well. I mean, like, the delay's a thing.
Or 10 seconds before I said that, I mean, yeah.
One other piece of criticism I have for this is the name is terrible.
The Race.
The one and only.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
called
okay.
The Race.
Which race? The race, you know, the only one?
Well, I mean, in your park, it would be the one and only, right?
True.
I love his Steam Workshop description. It's 1,600 objects lovingly designed around a 481 meters track. Lovingly designed.
That's pretty nice.
This is where the
Yeah,
Planet
I love
Coaster
that.
community is going.
I love that.
Make sure. Oh, I see. Remove this sign. That's sign not intended in final product. Okay, well that's cool.
Sense not included.
I like that. It's simple, but it's
Yeah.
a track, and I do like the track itself. I like the
I
track.
mean, it's one of the few go-kart tracks that are realistic, so...
Yeah. Imagine remember that pirate themed go-kart track that we saw?
Yep.
That one
Hmm.
actually got second place in the
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the second place finish on the Frontier competition. Imagine
Yeah.
like this type of like this track design with like that type of theming.
Yeah.
It'd be a really nice
Hmm.
track. But yeah, that one got second. The Princess Emily's race track or whatever got first. I'm sure
Yeah.
everyone saw it.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, so here we go. We've got that coaster that we saw earlier. Oh wait, no, this is something else. Sorry. Yeah, this is called Little Airport. The next one.
Little airport. Oh, I remember this one. It's another skin, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
ride skin.
Just an
For
immediate
the-
thought. The screenshot for the workshop for this is terrible. The right,
Looks like a hospital or something. Because of the angle, the little plane thing looks like a.
Well, I don't like the
Alright,
lighting.
never mind.
yeah, it's just the lighting in the screenshot is bloody terrible. Like there's
Yeah.
like one point of day in this game during like sunrise and sunset where everything just looks washed out and awful.
Mm.
And it's not a good time of day to show off your roller coaster or ride skin or whatever. Well, this is cute
Alright.
looking.
Yeah, so this is called Little Airport. I put the link in the description.
Now, I think
It's suffering from Alpha 1
Yeah, I was
syndrome,
about to say
but-
that.
Yeah, yeah.
It does have some
Definitely.
pieces, like, from later on, like, there's some smooth concrete in here, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this color palette. Maybe it's got to literally just be because these are the only pieces that were in the game during Alpha 1, so thus I dislike them because it's like, I've seen a billion D5 things that have been made with this.
He's
know?
got a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
that's like off grid, and like he's used these windows to make like these little like half domes, which is pretty sweet.
I like those. I feel like it's got some weird choices too. Like I'm looking at the windows here, and then just kind of like this weird open air spot. Like, oops, and the camera decides to fly away. Like there's some spots like these. It just looks messy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Mm.
on those angles and stuff.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I kind of wish like the windows just like stopped at a level and then he used like a roof piece with like
yeah.
some sort of design on top of it or something instead of just like pushing the windows all the way up to the roof line.
Yeah.
But at least there's like multi levels on like the roof. Like I kind of like how one side goes down and the other side is like the inverse of that sort of.
Also, I kind of agree with Tetsu.
You can see
in
what I mean.
chat, by the way. Also, like the inside of this, like the interior is kind of ugly.
That's where the queue goes, I think. But
yeah,
it's not. Yeah, I mean, you can sort of.
kind of needs a roof or something.
Mm.
Yeah, it definitely needs it needs a ceiling. Like it needs some sort of ceiling with like beams and stuff, or
Yeah, at least you're in that top area there, like above those beams.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Some sort of like
Yeah.
I guess he does have beams. They're just too high.
Yeah.
I think they're just kind of a little bit too high, and he's not really hiding enough of like the stuff that you don't want to see, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe his idea was that he wanted you to be able to see those windows because it's really like the focal point of the building, kind of. Is like those
but it's
half dome windows.
To be honest, I like the idea, but the execution could be better.
primarily like this top bit up here. If I'm highlighting it on my mouse right now, the top of the roof, there's like there's windows like clipping through the roofing pieces, just kind of in a weird spot. It looks bizarre. I don't know. I'm not super fond of the inside of this. It's all right. Like, I'd like to see some more things from this creator, but it's all right.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's kind of what I'll say. I'll expect more next time, I guess.
So I like the traffic control tower though.
Yeah, no, like the outside of it looks nice on the outside, like from a distance.
Yeah, I also like how it's on a runway. I mean, like the theme is sharp. It's just some stuff is just weird.
Yeah, exactly. I really do like the runway though. I kind of agree with you there. The runway looks super cool.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, Ridley. Cheers, dude. Okay, so what do we have up next here?
I'm working on it. Okay, next we have a roller coaster from Audio Coaster 1 called Insanity Spiral.
Insanity Spiral. It's just another like straight blueprint from Audio Coaster.
Yeah.
Holy support beams. Okay.
There we go. I linked it in chat for you guys. Or girls. I don't.
Guys, girls, and
here.
attack helicopters.
Yeah, all of you.
And vegetables.
And gorgeous horseradishes. Alright, I'm gonna ride this thing. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, there isn't really much else to do with this.
Yeah, definitely.
You just ride it. There's no scenery, so you just gotta ride it. Hey, Jarno.
What's up, Jarno? I haven't been doing a great job of looking at chat during this. I'm sorry if I missed anyone saying something important.
I mean, I did your job last week, or 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it's hard to read chat while going through spreadsheets constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, that hang time.
Oh, man. I puckered up a little bit.
That's rip phones. Rip phones, glasses, hats, wigs, toupees. Audio's always talking about hang time. The brakes on this ride type sound weird.
Hmm.
It
Interesting.
sounds just like metal on metal, like those pads need to be changed or something.
Yeah, I need some WD-40.
Yeah.
I don't think that was ripped neck, Harry. It seemed fine to me. Like, there was some sharper angles, but it almost seemed like that was intended, you know? I see, like, the issue that I have with this ride is I know literally nothing about this ride type. So,
Same.
I don't really have too much I can say here. There are parts
Yeah.
of
What
it
do you
that
think?
feel real smooth, Terra Banana, and some parts that feel kind of bumpy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just watching this thing, that second, the first loop after the initial like up in the barrel roll or whatever that is, like you just hang there for your whole life. It feels like.
I like the beginning, personally.
It's like 5.5 seconds. Like that loop takes about 5.5 seconds to complete from like 3/4 of the way up to like 1/4 of the way down through the loop. So you're actually like upside down for like 3 solid seconds of just like sitting there, like wondering whether or not you made the right choice to go on this ride.
I'm regretting this already.
Yeah.
Mommy!
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
What don't you know?
I mean, it's not a bad coaster, but I'm not a fan, so I really don't know what to say right now.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, it's a spotlight.
Same Peachtree. I like hang time and rides too. It's neat. As I said before, I don't know enough about that ride type. We got what? One or two blueprints left. I can't remember. Just one.
Technically just one. The other one is the coaster that we already saw.
Yeah.
The hyper coaster, but just by itself. So this is the last one. And this
Ooh.
one is cool. Sorry, I'll tell you what it is. This is Castle Black, which I thought was going to be like some Game of Thrones thing, but it's not.
Wait, Castle Black?
See, for some reason, my brain went straight to the Black Knight's Castle from RuneScape.
Have we skipped the Grand Castle? No interior? I think
Yes.
we get building. Yeah, right?
Yeah, we did.
On purpose? Question.
No, not on purpose. Let's do that one last. Let's do that one last.
We can
That
do
was
that
not
one
on
next.
purpose. Yeah, that was a total accident because it's actually the first one on the list, right?
Yeah.
I was scrolled down, so that's why. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, we'll save that one for last. So yeah, so this is Castle Black. There's some
This is like
awkward.
3,000 pieces.
It's
Just
actually
saying.
a dual station. It's a dual station coaster where there's actually two.
Dude.
There's two coasters overlapped like exactly on top of each other, and so each station like filters into the same track, which is a cool concept.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't think it would actually technically work, but it's a video game, so it's a cool concept.
Huh. That is neat. So do you think you just like literally ran two sets of track over top of each other?
Yeah,
I need to science
yeah.
this. Hang on.
Yeah, there's Castle Black left and Castle Black right. You can
Wow.
kind of
Okay.
select them both. Yeah.
That's why the game was
And they're
like
right on top of each other.
I'm gonna break your frame rate when I was placing this. Okay, well let's give this a test.
So let me ask The guy
Wow.
who made it is in chat. I imagine that you made one coaster, then blueprinted it, then placed it literally right on top of itself, and then just made the second station. That's my guess. That's how. Seems like the most logical way to do it.
That's creative as hell, man.
Yeah, it's like partially a dark ride, partially.
Mm.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the hills that go through those. I don't even know what to call them. This framing around it is pretty neat.
Because this type of ride makes me seasick, I am not riding it in the first-person cam. Saying. Oh wow, this does weird things.
Let me link this. Sorry, my bad. Oh shit. Here we go. Found it.
No, Audio Coaster made the thing before this one, Hugro.
Castle Black, it's called.
So this is Killboys in chat, I think.
Yeah, that's not his Steam Workshop name, but yeah.
God damn. Okay, I'm gonna ride the other side, but with the lights off. Is it bad that I refer to the sun as the lights? Okay, I really like the lighting in here.
The lights. Yeah, that is kind of bad.
This is giving me like Trine vibes. Did you ever play Trine?
I didn't.
No.
Excellent little 2D platformer. Puzzle game. Goddamn great. Excellent girlfriend game too.
He's saying make sure you turn on the other coaster on test as well.
Oh, yeah, they're both on test.
Okay.
Mm.
They like intertwine almost like at terrifyingly close, I guess. Always in sync. Oh really? Okay, cool.
I watched the video of this last night on Reddit, and I like it. I like the ride too. Like I don't normally like these spinny coasters because they make me a little bit queasy, but
Oop.
I thought it was a cool ride.
It overlapped.
The only thing that I wish this ride had was like, gonna be so greedy. I wish. Let me see how many pieces it is. It's 3173. I wish it had like some sort of like high point that kind of identified this as something that was cool in your park. Like it's sort of very low to the ground. There's no. It's like sort of kind of unremarkable from the outside, from almost every angle.
Not to sound
But it's really. What's up?
weird, but this is kind of an unremarkable ride. You know, it's like a low to the ground spinny coaster. It's not, you know, like a
Yeah, but
centerpiece.
still,
No,
I mean,
but
the castle could have, yeah, a weenie.
yeah, exactly. I
Sort of
wasn't gonna say
thing.
weenie, but it could. Yeah, something kind of like that. Like I don't know if that's being greedy or not.
Just
But
need-
I wouldn't call this an unremarkable ride. I mean, like this is. Well,
Yeah.
like I would say a theme park would be proud to have a ride like this in their park if
Oh, totally.
it were possible. Like, I mean, it's just sort of a cohesively themed ride with like a unique factor of being like a sort of dueling type of coaster. Like, I don't think. Yeah, I feel like the park would be proud to have this.
I really, really like this little table thing. Just chilling here.
I knew you were gonna say something about that.
Talking about immersion breakers, though. This is a problem. This door next to this table goes to nowhere. It's just
Oh.
stop it.
Yeah.
Don't
well,
do that.
ruined. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
There should be an entire like bedroom in there. Like
No, there just needs to be
Yeah,
like
just-
there just needs to be
kidding.
another door on the other side and then like a staircase down. Like there's an exit
Yeah.
door down here, but apparently there's like a room inside of this tiny.
Oh, I was looking at a completely different
little
door. Yeah,
square.
okay, yeah.
But like yeah, there is like this exit down here. It's like, no, I can't do that.
I was looking at something completely different from you. Yeah, that one's kind of weird.
Oh, fair, Killboy. That's fair. Yeah, no. Rip my immersion. But aside from that, no, it's super cool. And I think like this is my favorite
Yeah,
part of
like-
the ride right here. Just let me show you this. This entrance area I guess like these pillars would go away once the ride's open, but if we go into the actual like this chunk here, like where the station platforms are, it's just I love the blue glowiness. Like the lighting in here is kind of spectacular.
Mm.
Like I love the lighting of this ride. It's got such like that almost steampunky like kind of fantasy look to it, and I'm a sucker for that. We'll see you later, Ribble.
Later, Ribble. Yeah.
Later.
I also really like
Yeah, I like it.
these
I
chess
really
pieces.
like the ride.
And it's what did I say? It was about 3,200 pieces.
Yeah. Would not be possible
That's not too bad.
without the most recent patch.
3176.
true.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, this wouldn't be possible without the patch at all because it's sync stations, and I don't think you could have 2 stations in one blueprint before, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so.
We're trying to
gonna
criticize this.
Sorry,
People dying?
Yeah,
No.
Keith is dying.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Good to hear.
Oh yeah, if there's path there, then those supports aren't
Yeah.
there anymore. He's saying, yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
All right.
Yeah, I meant. I
yeah,
tried
that's really like my main criticism of that is like like the switch track thing like feasibly like is literally impossible to do, but conceptually it's cool. And like I just want some sort of like tower on this thing, just one tower somewhere.
Yeah.
That sort of just like says like
I
this is something that you should come check out, you know?
even this like end bit here, or like right
Oh,
next
sir.
to it, like you could very easily make this like kind of curve bit over here. Like you've got all the supports and stuff already. You could build a tower on that pretty easily, I would think.
Yeah, over on the edge there. Yeah,
You
definitely.
could totally build a tower there,
Mhm.
or even like on the outside, just build a tower like right here. Just like a
Yeah, or
giant flaming
just-
tower or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, looks
Okay,
cool.
so I did not to push us along, but
No.
there was one thing. There's one more thing, and it's something that we should have looked at first, but I forgot. And it's called the Grand Castle. No interior.
It's just a really
And
big castle.
It's grand.
It's quite grand in
I-
size.
Exactly,
Oops,
Ben.
I clicked. This thing takes a while to spawn in. That's all I have to say is it takes a while to spawn in. So many pieces. And
It is 3,448 pieces.
should be exactly 4,000. I am disappointed.
It is. Let me make sure that I link it in chat.
I'm gonna do my favorite thing to do with these really big blueprints.
Oh, okay.
What, undo and then redo it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a pity that this doesn't have an interior.
Yeah.
Well, there kind of is a throne room thing, but
There is.
Yeah.
on the porch. There's a jester dancing for the king. Who just looks kind of bored. Oh.
Well, it got several throne rooms.
The king has his gun
Very
ready to
tough
execute
one.
this jester too. He's not pleased.
No, no kidding. It's okay. So I've got a lot of things to say about this castle. First off, it's kind
Okay.
of boring.
Yeah.
It's just a box. Like this is a castle I would build out of cardboard boxes as a little kid. It doesn't have enough shape to it.
Yeah.
It looks more like a fortress than a castle as well. Like this should be your keep. You need a nice wall
My
around
thoughts are that I think this was made just to sort of make a castle and not really to exist in a theme park.
it. Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense in terms of like a theme park itself. I think it was more
Mhm.
of like the builder wanted to challenge themselves to make a castle,
Yeah.
and so they made a castle. Because it's like fucking massive. Like it's really, 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 really tall. It's like it's taller than the than the last roller coaster we built.
Kind of
Or
just wanna.
the Insanity
Hmm.
Spiral. It's taller than that thing, like quite a bit taller than it actually. And there's like little things like tucked into it that like you would never see because there's no way to actually get up here. Like at the very, 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 very top, inside this.
This castle fits over top of the last blueprint that we looked at.
I don't even know what to call this thing at the top, but there's like a witch at the end here, and there's an animatronic there, and like her like area. I don't. It's got this giant custom roof on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's a
think
little bit like a church.
sort of.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call. I don't even
Sorta.
know what to call it.
I don't know. It's just as far as
Hmm.
theme park castles go, this just feels out of place, I guess.
I get
Yeah,
the sides are very, very
Plain.
boring.
boring. Is the word I was gonna say
I
exactly.
think
Yeah.
plain is a nicer way of putting that word, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think it's the. Yeah, I think that's what he means. That's what I meant too. It's like there's just nothing there. Like there's no like this. Like literally, just look at the sides. There's no window. There's no decoration. There's no.
Like as I
I
said,
mean, to
this,
be, yeah, go
this is a
first.
very effective keep. It needs a wall.
Yeah.
I've got the feeling it would have been a way better castle if it's like 50% of the size and the pieces you save put into details.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
cut it
agree.
in half. Like I like this front wall. It's got a nice setup to it. Cut it in half.
Hmm.
Add some more towers on. Maybe a little bit more of a wall, some smaller towers around the edge. You know, actually do something with those windows, make them look prettier.
Mm.
You know, more lighting. You know, just do more, I guess. This is coming from somebody who
Yeah.
hates building castles. I hate
Yeah. I
building
don't. I would
castles.
just say like, for something that has so many pieces, there's very little. Like there's very little to it. Kind of.
I think that this is actually like a perfect example right here. You know, this thing's got more pieces, and it's tiny.
Mm.
You know, and it's got a ride in it, and it does so much more. And there's something to look at everywhere, and little details to look at everywhere. And, you know, like everything is.
That's a good point, yeah.
Everything exists for a purpose, aside from just existing for the sake of size. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's
Yep,
400 less
totally.
pieces too. Yeah.
So, that I think that this little spinning coaster.
But that's
is,
okay. I mean, we don't know we don't know who made this. They're not here in chat. Like this could be the first building they ever made in Planet Coaster.
This was the
Like,
first thing that was
we don't know.
submitted to.
Yeah, so we don't know. Like this could literally they could have just literally got the game and made a castle, and like this is the first thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, good. Yeah, if that's the case, then there's nowhere else to go but up. Like they're just gonna learn and they're gonna get better, and you know hopefully they're watching or at least watch the VOD.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something.
But
So,
thanks for submitting. I mean, thanks to everyone for submitting.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
week. Thanks
been fun.
thanks to Adfo for joining us too. Appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate
Absolutely.
the insights into everything, fam.
so when's the next? You're second right now, so 16th will be the next one.
Correct.
So
Ooh.
that will be
That's
on
gonna be on my channel.
Cleve's channel, and we'll announce guests when we have them. So awesome.
Can I
Wow.
type my channel into chat?
You suck too.
No,
Type my channel into chat. You can follow me there. On the 16th, we'll have the next workshop spotlight. We'll have the submission form for that up by like Thursday or Friday, probably, right?
yeah. And just for a moment,
And
Adfo, pretend that nobody in this chat room or watching knows you. Just tell us why we should go subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Totally pretend that no one knows you.
Well, why subscribe to my YouTube channel? Because I have great collaboration with Free the Bear going on right now. We are building a fully custom supported RMC coaster in an North African Arabian setting called Toliko. And I think it's a pretty decent build. And yeah.
Why isn't your YouTube just youtube.com/AdfoTV?
Because it was already taken when I have the possibility to decide, and now it's free. I have no idea why.
Yeah, it's not taken. You should get on that. Because I wanted
Yeah,
to link your YouTube,
you
and I
can
have no idea
change
what the
it
hell it is.
afterwards. That's the problem. I tried, but
No, it
once you
sucks.
pick, yeah.
Well, link your YouTube in chat because I don't know what the hell it is.
It's AdfoTV official because I'm official AdfoTV.
Oh, okay, it is official. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, that's official. That's how you know it's actually Adfo, is because he said so.
Yes,
And it
specified.
is about to work.
Definitely above.
But yeah, his project with Free the Bear is actually really remarkably good.
Thanks.
And they're working on a coaster right now that has exactly one coaster inside of it in the park file,
Exactly.
and it's at what, like 40,000 pieces right now.
Almost, yeah.
Getting close to it. It was like 36 last time I saw.
Yeah. And
So that's the level of detail that they're getting at, and of course they built everything out of Windows. So
Exactly, because Windows rules. Yeah.
there are no Mac fans here. That's all I have to say.
no, yeah.
No.
You need to put an Apple somewhere. Just build an Apple and hate it somewhere just as a bad joke.
That's quite a nice idea.
Yeah.
So
then-
when do you guys think you're gonna finish your project?
Bear, any ideas? I had no idea, to be honest. I mean, we kind of rescheduled the upcoming episodes, so we are not longer trying to pretend to put out an episode a week, but every other week. And you know us, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. So
So
I
let me
don't
ask
know.
you. Let me ask you the more important question. When you're done, will you submit it and let us feature it for you?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, I
That'll-
can't wait to show it off.
That's gonna be fun to pull apart. So
Yeah.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
everything and be like, man, how did they do this? Okay, let's disassemble this. Man, how did they do that? Now let's disassemble that.
with Windows.
That's always
Exactly.
amazing.
It's
With
pretty
Windows
easy
and
to
the-
assemble. It's all Windows.
With the Windows, the wood column, and the cable piece, and that's just everything.
Exactly like Bear is saying in the chat right now. 10 episodes are sort of planned, so we are on episode 6 right now.
Cool.
So 8 weeks are planned.
So when are you guys going to be like Garuda, where like you get to like episode 7 and you're like, well, let's just make another coaster and then make another coaster?
Yeah, no,
No, okay, just making sure.
no.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
So who are we getting for next guest?
I have no idea. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, same. All right.
I'll
fair
reach
point.
out to some people and we'll see what we can do. Anyways, so we should
I'm
probably
sure we'll find someone. Yeah.
close this down now, and
Cool.
I'm gonna just keep streaming. So I'm gonna switch to my my starting soon screen in a moment here, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna get some water before I die, and yeah, and then we'll be back. And
Cool.
these two are gonna go
Cool.
do whatever they're gonna do. Are you gonna be streaming later today, Cleve?
Most likely, yeah, I will be. Probably after a short break, but I should be back pretty
Awesome.
soon.
And
And
are
Cool.
you streaming later, Adfo, or are you just gonna go?
Most likely not.
Okay, go sink into your like.
I'm gonna have a
Your
snack
kebab
and
cave.
yeah, exactly.
Cheers, everybody.
All right, guys.
Thanks, to
Thanks
everybody
everyone
who
for
tuned in.
tuning in. Thanks, Blind, for hosting.
No problem.
Thanks, guys.
Laters.
Bye.